loves, welcome to my channel Sun Love Stars. Welcome to today's pick a card reading. Today's pick a card reading, first of all, hello. For anybody who's new, my name is Cynthia. Hello. Today's pick a card reading is going to be about the next full moon. What energy is surrounding you the next full moon. So this reading here is timeless, but on the day where I film, or my intention is the next full moon, meaning the next full moon is supposed to be on the 7th of March. Okay, so 7th of March is the next full moon according to the moon calendar, which is also the moon that I'm talking about here. But when you happen to come across this reading on a different day, in a different month, even if in a different year, it's just talking about, this reading is about the next full moon and what you can expect, what is the energy around you, what could possibly happen around the next full moon. Now I also want you guys to know that this is not just like on the day of the full moon, but maybe also like 1 or 2 days after the full moon, or 1 or 2 days before the full moon. So for example, the full moon here is on the 7th, so you could start to see the energy that I'm describing and seeing. It could start on the 5th of the month, on the 5th of March, like 5th, 6th March is like 2 days before the full moon. Then we have the full moon, which is the 7th, and then then the 8th and 9th could also be around the time where, because the moon is still kind of like magnetic, the energy is still magnetic, so 2 days before and 2 days after the full moon. But we're basically talking about the energy that is surrounding you around full moon. Again, 2 days before and 2 days after could also count, or you could also count 2 days before and 2 days after of the full moon, which is, you know, my intention, or my spirit guides told me it's not just the full moon, but it's also, you know, 1 or 2 days before and after, because the energy is already up in the air. The energy is like very magnetic, or very kind of like, how do you say that? Very charged. It's kind of like the moon is charging towards 100%. So of course, a few days before and a few days after, there's already going to be like this magnetic energy in the air and in the ethers. I don't think I have anything else to say. In the next clip, you can choose between 3 images, but I would say I'm going to see you in your reading, guys, and we're going to look at what is coming to you around the next full moon, depending on whenever you click on this video, okay? I'm going to see you in your reading, guys. Hello, my beautiful pile number 1. So you chose this beautiful image here. Let's find out what is coming to you the next full moon. If you didn't watch the intro, I could also talk about 2 days before the full moon and 2 days after, because the energy of the moon is already like very charged, and there's already the energy in the ethers of a full moon, right? That's why it's almost like you can still see like the illumination of the moon, even though it's not on 100%. So whatever I'm describing here, or whatever I'm going to see, because we're going to tap into the energy that is surrounding you, or what could possibly happen around the next full moon. Okay, so it could also be 2 days before the full moon or 2 days after, kind of like maybe kind of like the week in which the full moon is taking place. Okay, so that you guys know it's not just on the full moon, but it could also happen 2 days before or 2 days after. This is what my spirit guides told me. It's not just the day, the full moon, it's also 2 days before and 2 days after. Anyway. Okay, so you chose this beautiful image here, and we are going to look at what you can expect, or what energy is surrounding you, what energy is surrounding you around the next full moon. Okay, the next full moon, whenever I'm recording this reading, is going to be on the 7th of March. Okay, so the energy could start around the 5th of March and could last until the 9th of March. Okay. So let me see, let me tap into the energy pile number 1. To be honest with you guys, there is kind of like an institution, kindergarten type of situation next to where I live, and they usually sometimes they put on loud music, and they put out loud music right when I wanted to record, and I'm very like sensitive when it comes to noises. But it is a little bit funny because one card that came out for you is the 7 of Cups, and the first thing that you see is kind of like cocktails, but also people in the background are probably dancing, or it looks like even like a party or something along those lines. Okay, which is the card that came out for you, and it doesn't happen often, but they're just playing music in the background. You guys are not hearing it, but again, I'm very sensitive to like bass, and you know, because I don't know, my body responds to kind of like bass and waves and like noises and stuff like that. I don't even know why I'm telling you guys that. It could even be that this is going to be something significant around the full moon, that you're going to be a little bit more sensitive to everything, kind of like a little bit more sensitive to kind of colors and music and, you know, changes and stuff like that. Now spirit wants you to know, your spirit guides want you to know that they want you to I'm hearing they want you to take a breather around the time when the full moon is, kind of like taking a break or taking it slow or not rushing. Okay, doing things very calmly and very slowly, or an energy of, because spirit is telling me you're going to be a little bit more sensitive around the next full moon, but your sensitivity is also helping you to go in the right direction. Does that make sense? So the sensitivity can easily irritate you. Okay, it can easily irritate you. You can get easily irritated, but if you really listen to your sensitivity, it could also guide you in the right direction, depending on how you deal with your sensitivity. Your sensitivity could tell you, for example, you know, there's 2 meals in front of you, and one meal, when you look at this one meal, you feel good, and when you look at the other meal, you feel like you want to throw up, and it's kind of like, damn, why do I feel so dizzy? Why do I want to throw up just looking at that meal? But your sensitivity is basically telling you don't eat that meal, or it's not good for you, or something along those lines. So you're going to be more sensitive without even trying or taking a bite. There's an energy of like, I don't want to eat this meal, it doesn't feel good, or I'm just looking at it and I get nauseous or something along those lines. And then on the other hand, there could also be a heightened energy of, when I look at that meal, I feel like I feel really, really good. So it's kind of like when you eat the right food, you're going to feel exceptionally good because your body is sensitive. And then if you eat food that is not good for you, or where your intuition is telling you not to eat it, you're also going to be more nauseous than usual. Does that make sense? So you can use that sensitivity that you feel to your advantage, and listen more to, oh, my sensitivity, or me feeling a little bit like weird is telling me, for example, when it's loud around you. You know, you can get irritated by it, but you can also just put headphones in your head and listen to meditation music, for example. And because you listen to meditation music with your headphones instead of like a speaker, the waves of the music penetrate your body. Does that make sense? So you would have not decided to put headphones in your ears to listen to music if you didn't get irritated. So the irritation brought you to a place where you make a healthy decision. Okay, so there could be an energy of like making a healthy decision, or something about it's very important for you to focus on your health or make healthy decisions around the full moon, because you're going to be more like sensitive. Like you might get bloated when you eat one thing and feel like extremely good when you eat another thing. There's something about sensitivity, and your spirit guides want you to know to use your sensitivity to your advantage here. Okay, now another thing that I'm picking up here, we have the number 111. Okay, so we literally have the number 111, or the angel number 111. So around the full moon there's definitely a lot of new energy around. You could see the number 111 a lot. Okay, and again, the number 111 signifies a new beginning here. And it's funny because we also have the World card. So there's definitely some type of like new energy. I'm hearing changes are in the wind, or there's like a new energy in the air, or you're definitely going to experience something new in the full moon or around the full moon here. Okay, because again, we have the 111 here, and 111 stands for new beginnings. Okay, so let's see what that new beginning is about. With the 7 of Cups here, I'm picking up an energy where, oh, we also have 777, honey. We have 777 here, so 111 and 777 is significant. You know what I actually wanted to say when I looked at the card energy, and it's the number 13, I wanted to say, or Spirit told me, but I was like, I'm not sure if that's like really what I'm picking up. But you see, so there could be an energy where around the next full moon you're gonna be highly intuitive, but you might question your intuition. So Spirit is asking you not to question your intuition, but to explore it. Kind of like, I'm not sure if I'm right, but to, or kind of like, I don't know why I want to drive there. There's no real reason. Why would I want to drive there? Why would I want to do this? But Spirit is asking you, pay attention to like this little feeling or this little voice that is telling you, do this, paint that, draw this, write that, drive there, don't eat this, don't eat that, to kind of like listen to your intuition, because you're gonna be very surprised about how accurate you are, or how accurate your intuition is around the next full moon. Okay, something about, I don't know why I'm doing this, but it feels right, or I feel like I'm supposed to do this, or I feel an urge to do that. Okay, and it's somehow gonna lead you to a place where you're like, oh man, look at my intuition, or look at my gut feeling, I can trust my gut feeling. Or there could even be an energy where because you follow your intuition, you there's something lucky happening around the next full moon. Okay, something about, oh, I'm so lucky if I went, for example, your intuition is telling you to leave your house 1 hour earlier, and you're like, I don't know why, but I want to leave earlier today, I want to leave my house earlier today. And then when you go out, there's something happening, and if you didn't go out 1 hour earlier, it would have not happened. Like, or the store, for example, you come across the coolest store ever, and it's literally like closing in 30 minutes as you arrive there, or as you pass by, and because you got out of your house 1 hour earlier, if you went outside 1 hour later, for example, the store would have been closed. Something along those lines, where you feel like, oh my God, look at my gut feeling, or my gut feeling has been telling me to do this, and now I know why, or now I know why I had this urge to do that. Because I wanted to say, the first thing that came to my mind when I saw the 13, I'm hearing, or I heard, the number 13 is a witch's lucky number, right? This is what I was hearing. And the funny thing is, we have the 777, so angel number 777 is here in the cards, and the number 777 talks about jackpot winning, right? It's connected to or associated with going to a casino. If you have a 777, you're winning, you're lucky. Okay, you know, when you go to a casino and you have the number 777 on the slot, do you say slot, machine slot? You're literally winning. It's like your lucky day, basically. So there could be an energy around you where you're gonna feel lucky because of something. Again, I'm just describing the energy overall, and then I'm going to go into specifics. Okay, so you could possibly feel lucky around the next full moon, or you could feel very grateful and thankful that you listened to yourself, or that you listened to your intuition. Since we have the number 111, it's interesting because I never read tarot with numerology. So there could also be something significant taking place with numerology, especially if you are into numerology. There could be something kind of like that you could be decoding something, or numbers could start to make sense to you, or a particular angel number could make sense to you. Kind of like I've been seeing 111 everywhere. I don't know why, and it's kind of like it could be revealed to you why you saw this particular angel number or something along those lines. Okay, something about like a revelation about numerology and numbers and birth dates, and maybe you thought like, I feel like there's something significant happening on this day, like, or your intuition has been telling you, or you maybe even have been, dreaming of a number, kind of like the 11th. You saw the number 11 in your dreams, and you didn't know what is happening on the 11th, for example. And then you're gonna know, oh, that's what Spirit tried to tell me with the 11th, or that's what Spirit tried to tell me with March, or I don't know, angel number 111 or something along those lines. So there could be some type of revelation when it comes to numerology, something about like decoding. I'm being brought to Lucy, where she doesn't see the world as it is, but she sees the world in numbers and codes and stuff like that. So there could be an energy of like decoding something, or some type of like mysteries being revealed to you, especially when it comes to certain signs that you didn't understand. You're gonna understand the signs that Spirit has been trying to send you. Or why you had like certain odd dreams, like I don't understand this dream, I don't even know what the fuck this dream is about. And then it's like, oh, around the full moon you're like, oh, that's why I had that dream. This is what I'm picking up here. Okay, so again, there could be an energy of like you feeling lucky, but I'm also hearing it's like the beginning of a lucky time, or the beginning of your luck. Yeah, okay. So for some of you guys, Spirit is telling me that you maybe felt like you were very unlucky recently, kind of like when something about where you felt like you used to be luckier. I'm also hearing lucky girl and lucky boy syndrome. So there could be an energy of like a lucky boy, lucky girl syndrome here, but I feel like you also experienced the opposite. So you could have felt like you were very compromised or very restricted, or maybe you felt like the recent couple of days when you touch something it falls down, or things are just not, like you don't hear your alarm clock, or something about like you missed the bus, kind of like where you felt like, man, why is everything like so messy? So you could have felt a messy energy in the air. Okay, again, like where you buy the wrong thing, you go to the store and you buy the wrong thing, or you go to the supermarket and you forget something is falling down. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of like, why are all inconveniences? I feel like maybe you've had a lot of inconveniences the last couple of days, and I'm hearing around the full moon it's gonna be the opposite, where you're gonna feel like, oh, you're lucky here, you're lucky there. It's kind of like from being or experiencing a lot of inconvenience, you're gonna experience a lot of convenience, or a lot of lucky energy, or again, I'm picking up like a lucky girl, lucky boy syndrome. I'm also hearing somebody here, you used to believe that you are lucky, or people even told you, hey, pie number one, you're actually really lucky, or you used to hear people say a lot, pie number one, you're actually lucky, or luck is following you, or you're always lucky, or something along those lines. And I'm picking up that the recent couple of weeks or even months you didn't feel this lucky, but I'm picking up it's coming back. So the luck that you experience maybe, or that you were used to, this is just for somebody in particular, okay, where you felt like I usually meet nice people, I usually get what I want, or I'm usually very lucky, or luck is following me, but you felt like, there's something weird going on, everything that I touch is messy, or there's messy stuff happening around me, and I'm hearing like your luck is coming back. Okay, I'm hearing your mojo is coming back, your luck is coming back. And we also have the card here, Passion. It says, rise, passion, rise up high, inflame my purpose, reach the sky. Okay, that's the Passion card here. And I can also feel that I'm a little bit all over the place, but it's because I'm excited. This is the funny part. like I feel excited. So something going on with like you feeling excited around the full moon. Again, we're going to look at what exactly it is about, but I feel like there's something about like excitement, something about, I'm hearing your mojo is coming back, your luck is coming back, your energy is coming back, or positive energy is coming back into your life, or you're going to feel more positive energy that you maybe didn't feel the last couple of weeks, if that makes sense, okay? So the card says, a light inside, my fire divine, energy fill me, make me shine. So there's something about there's positive energy around you again, especially if you felt like you dealt with a lot of like negative people or inconveniences or weird circumstances, like where you drop stuff and I feel like you noticed it, like you noticed there's something weird going on, like there's so many inconveniences in one day, or it's like weird stuff happening and you're like, suspicious. Kind of like, I'm also hearing somebody who was like, you were suspicious of if there's negative energy around you, or you were suspicious of, I'm hearing you were either suspicious of somebody, or they could, I'm also hearing for some of you guys, you maybe felt like somebody's watching you. Now, when I say somebody's watching you, I literally mean like somebody's on your Instagram, on your Facebook, and you felt it. Like you felt like, I feel like somebody's watching me, or I feel like somebody is like, I don't know, like around me. Okay, there could be an energy where this person that has been stalking you or that has been on your page is being exposed. I'm literally seeing here for somebody, this person is gonna accidentally, like a picture of yours, or they're somehow gonna do something accidentally that exposes them to you, okay? So I'm picking up an energy again. There's like your mojo is coming back, your positive energy is coming back, your positive outlook on life is coming back, and you're gonna feel like the negative energy is leaving your life, and you're gonna feel like a lot of positive energy around you, okay? A lot of positive energy. Now, I do not know why Spirit is always showing me that, because it's not fun for me to always talk about it, but if it wasn't important, then Spirit wouldn't show it to me. But they're showing me that with the Seven of Swords and the Black Cat, it says, oh yeah, that's the reason why I said that your mojo is coming back, or the good spirits, good energies coming back to you, because it says the black cat, and it says, oh, you might even be seeing a black cat. Isn't that interesting? Okay, listen to me, because I'm being brought to like a black cat is like a lucky symbol for a witch, or is like a lucky symbol in some countries, and in other countries it's not a lucky, not a lucky situation when you see a black cat. The number 13 in some countries is a lucky number, and in other countries the number 13 is being avoided. Does that make sense? So there's something going on with like feeling lucky or feeling not so lucky, okay? But I'm picking up, and wow, I'm picking up that your inconveniences were like a blessing in disguise. So there's something going on with where a situation that was like inconvenient is actually gonna lead you to something lucky. Let me tell you something. For example, I missed my bus. No, first of all, I forgot my key at home, so I went back home. Then I went to the bus, and of course I missed my bus because I wanted to drive with a particular bus to the gym. And because I missed my bus, I had to change the route or the route, and I was driving in a different direction, because there's two directions that you can either drive this way or that way. So I missed the bus because I forgot my keys, and then I drove in a different direction. But as I drove in this different direction, it was not planned. I actually planned to drive to the left, but then I drove to the right, okay? So it was like an inconvenience, or it was kind of like, oh man, that's messy, or like my time schedule is messed up, or I don't know, like the day starts already like messy and stuff like that. But then I decided to just go with it and not get frustrated and just drive in the other direction. And then come to find out that I met somebody on that day, and I would have not met this person if I didn't forget my key and if I didn't change my route. Does that make sense? So it's kind of like a blessing in disguise. Or also when I went to the mall, I found like a bargain and something that is usually very expensive. I found it for very cheap. Okay, I found like accessoires. I found, you know, like jewelry that was really beautiful. So it was kind of like a blessing in disguise that this was like an inconvenient situation, or it was messy, or that I had to run back to you know, my apartment to get the key and stuff like that. You know, this is what I'm picking up here with you guys. It's kind of like, oh man, fuck that, but actually not fuck that. Actually, God, like, you know, I'm hearing thank God it happened, or thank God I missed the bus, or yeah, there's something about thank God I missed the bus, or thank God I listened to my intuition, or thank God I didn't get the job. Because I don't know, like for example, somebody's telling you the job, they got the job, you didn't get the job, but now they get fired and stuff like that. Does that make sense? Something about thank God things didn't go as planned, or thank God I forgot my keys, because if I didn't forget my keys, I would have not bumped into that particular person. So if you feel like there's certain inconveniences in your life happening, okay, Spirit is telling you to go with the flow. If you miss the bus, drive a different direction, okay? Just trust the universe, because sometimes those inconveniences, yes, they can come from negative energy, but sometimes those inconveniences can actually be a blessing in disguise, because Spirit is telling you, hey, pie number one, drive in this direction, not that one, because in this direction there's something that you need to see, hear, feel, experience, touch, taste, okay? Something along those lines. Now for others of you, I'm picking up an energy here. Okay, this is just for my people where you know, like, there is nobody negative in my life, okay? I'm not suspicious of anybody. It just means that these inconveniences are just telling you to drive in a different direction, because you're supposed to experience something in particular, or there's something about like, thank God, you know, I missed the bus, or thank God, I didn't go there on Monday, I went there on Tuesday, you know. Thank God I waited one more day to plan my vacation, or to plan my trip, or something along those lines, okay? Something about a thank God moment, an aha moment, and wow, you know, how magical intuition is moment, okay? Now, another thing with the Seven of Swords, I'm not gonna lie, for others of you, there could be an energy where karma's playing out, okay? I don't necessarily like to talk about stuff like that, but again, Spirit is bringing it up, so I have to say it. Because with the card here, the Black Cat. Now, for others of you with the Seven of Swords and the Black Cat, I'm going to read this card out in the end. I'm picking up an energy where somebody's going to get their karma. Somebody maybe has been doing something behind your back, or maybe somebody has been... I feel like it's like a day of karma, to be honest with you. So you're going to see that karma is playing out. I definitely feel like the next full moon is significant, because again, it's something about like intuition and gut feeling, and how something not so lucky turns into something lucky, or how the tables are turning where you're all of a sudden on the lucky side, or something about like where karma is playing out. I don't know how this would happen in your life. Something about like people that did you dirty, or people that did you wrong, they're getting their karma around the next full moon, or they're being exposed to you, or something is being exposed here about a person that you cannot trust. Or there's also something about a confirmation, like you were suspicious of somebody, and around the next full moon there might be like a confirmation that you are not exaggerating, that there's really something wrong with this person, and it's just gonna be just a confirmation from your spirit guides that yes, you were right, you can trust your gut feeling, you can trust your intuition. For others of you, I'm picking up an energy here of a full circle moment, where somebody who did you dirty, or somebody who didn't believe you, I'm picking up an energy where somebody's coming back around, okay? Because we have the card here, pineapple, and it says reconciliation. And what I'm picking up with this card here, especially with the Seven of Swords, there's an energy where somebody might be coming back, sending you a message, texting you, calling you, and they might be asking for forgiveness, or they might want to apologize to you, or there might be an energy where somebody's gonna say to you, hey, pie number one, you were right. like you gave somebody your advice or you told somebody about your intuition and these people didn't believe you, or this particular person didn't believe you, and they might come back and say, hey, I'm sorry, you were right, or I should have listened to you, which is also a confirmation for you, how strong your intuition is. So somebody could be coming back saying, hey, I'm sorry, I should have listened to you. They could be apologizing. There could also be an ex coming back, and this ex wants to reconcile with you. Okay, so this ex energy might even be saying, I'm sorry that I didn't treat you right, or I didn't see your worth before, or I'm sorry that I did a mistake, or I'm sorry. Something about like somebody might be coming back around with a reconciliation and they want to ask for forgiveness, they want to apologize, or they want to slide in your DMs again. But Spirit is letting you know this person's not coming with good intentions, and you need to be very careful how much you interact with that person. So for some of you guys, you're also going to block somebody, or somebody that you did block is actually contacting you. Okay, so somebody that you blocked could be contacting you. For others of you, you could be blocking a person around the next full moon because your intuition is being confirmed that they're doing something behind your back. Okay, for some of you guys, there could be an energy again where, for others of you, I'm also picking up an energy where Spirit is gonna block a person from approaching you, which is weird. I'm picking up an energy where, I'm picking up something about protection, where your spirit guides are, wow, listen. Okay, listen to me, pile number one. Your spirit guide just told me, because this is a spirit guide, and the spirit guide is pissed. The spirit guide is pissed at somebody around you, okay, who is sabotaging you, or who is sending you negative energy, or who's making you feel insecure, or who's guiding you in the wrong direction on purpose. So your spirit guides caught wind of somebody doing something that is not for your highest good, that is not good for your health, and they have been catching, or like they have caught wind that somebody is like leading you astray, or tempting you to do things that you're not supposed to do. For example, you stopped smoking, and if somebody is really your friend, they would not continue to tempt you to smoke, right? They would accept it, they would support it, and they would not tell you, hey, come on, like just one cigarette and stuff like that, because then they suck you back into an addiction. So there's something going on where your spirit guides are fucking pissed at somebody who's doing something that they're not supposed to do, or who's attempting. Somebody could even be attempting to sabotage you, to call you, to be in your ear, or to somehow cause drama in your life, and your spirit guides are the fuck not. Stay the fuck away. So I'm hearing your spirit guides are saying they are going to scare this person away from you. Okay, listen to me. So let's say, for example, this person is attempting to lie to you, or they want to tempt you, or they want to do something to you, and the night before, which is funny because we talk about the full moon, the night before they decide to call you or text you, which could possibly tempt you and lead you astray, they have a fucking nightmare where they get scared to approach you. So there's something going on where your spirit guides are actually going to scare people around you that are trying to do something behind your back. They might have like a like a dream of like a judgment day where they get judged or something along those lines, or they might have like a really scary nightmare, okay, where they listen, this is like weird, and I don't like to talk about it because it's not fun, but I'm hearing like your spirit guides, if there is somebody around you, I'm just talking to my people who that you have certain people that are not kind to you, or you already felt a suspicious energy. You don't necessarily know who it is, but you felt like something weird is going on. It's like a weird juju, or like it feels like a little bit like it doesn't feel like a coincidence anymore. All these inconveniences don't feel like a coincidence anymore, okay? Or that could even be an energy where everything was fine the last couple of days, but around the full moon there might be an energy where somebody is trying to talk bad on your name at work, or somebody might even be like, I don't know, like what I'm being brought to? I'm being brought to those videos where somebody is recording like a worker. Those videos on YouTube, like YouTube Shorts, where there's like a very rude customer, and that rude customer is recording the employee or the employer, and they want to blame this employee or employer for not providing good service. So they're like a Karen, like a rude Karen. I'm hearing like these people are like a rude Karen, and I'm hearing like, those those incidences, or those situations where this rude Karen uploads their video on the internet, thinking that people are gonna back them up or people are gonna be on their side, but then people end up bashing this rude Karen or this entitled Karen, and on the flip side, they are, supporting the employee or the employer. Does that make sense? This is what I'm picking up here. There's something about a Karen in your life. This might be at work. This might be family. This might be your ex-friend. Something about a Karen is getting her karma, or a Karen is being exposed, or something about like people will have your back. There's something going on where when somebody's saying something to you and it's completely unfair, or they say something bad on your name, then there's something about you will have backup. Somebody will defend you, your spirit guides will defend you, or something is going on where the truth is being exposed. When somebody lied about you, the truth is being exposed that they are a liar, or something. I'm also being brought to kind of like, I'm going to be honest with you, but I'm picking up an energy where people, when they talk bad on your name or they talk badly about you around the full moon, they might bite their tongue, or they might start dropping stuff. So it's something about like where people, I'm hearing also that people notice that when they talk bad about you, something inconvenient happens to them. So they stop talking bad about you. Okay, there's something going on with juju and magic and weird stuff happening because your spirit guides are pissed off and they want to scare those people away from you. So whoever is sending negative energy to you, they're somehow gonna be scared, or they're somehow gonna spirit, because like the thing with the whole situation is those people that send you negative energy, they also have spirit guides, right? And the thing is, you don't wish that this person, like, it's kind of like when there's spirit guides, so the people that are doing something behind your back, they send you negative energy, whoever, okay? Or like a Karen that wants to kind of like, I don't know, get you out of the company. Something about a Karen here, okay? A rude, entitled person, or an arrogant person, or a person who doesn't accept your opinion, or somebody who wants to scare you away is getting scared away, or like they're gonna be scared. Somebody wanted to scare you, but they're gonna be the scared one. Okay, because they're spirit guides, as well as I'm also hearing, because it's like their spirit guides and your spirit guides, there's something going on where somebody's gonna get a warning, okay? Somebody in your surroundings is gonna get a warning that they should not fuck with you, or that they should not send negative energy to you, or that you are actually a sweetheart, okay? That you are a good person or a sweetheart and they shouldn't send negative energy to you, or they should work on their jealousy, or they should work on this negative energy that they feel towards you. Something about somebody's going to get scared. A Karen is going to get scared. Somebody's going to be put in their place, okay? Because you're actually a sweetheart and all you want to do is experience life and create, and you just want to be artistic and create and be successful, and you just want to manifest your dreams, okay? And there's no reason for these people to send you negative energy. This could actually take place around your work situation, or this could be kind of like where somebody in your company, again, kind of like a Karen who gets exposed, who gets called out. Possibly somebody even might get fired because like, for example, I'm being brought to like somebody, they wished for you to get fired, but it's them that gets fired because they were so focused on this energy that they're actually manifesting this in their own life. But it's kind of like their karma. It's kind of like the consequences of the energy that they put out. Does that make sense? So there's an energy, or they maybe get like a warning, like the next time you do this mistake, you're gonna get fired. So they start to be a little bit more calmer and a little less, like, I don't know, a little less snarky, okay? So somebody's going to be put in their place is what I'm picking up here. There's something about good energies coming to you, like your mojo is coming back to you, your spirit, okay? A good energy, positive energy is coming back to you, confidence is coming back to you. I'm also hearing clarity is coming back to you. Okay, for others of you with the rise passion, rise up high, you could also feel like a spark of passion again. It's kind of like an energy where I'm picking up an energy where you maybe didn't feel as passionate about something, or didn't feel as passionate about somebody, or didn't feel so passionate about an idea. For example, you loved reading back in the days, but then you kind of lost the passion for reading. There could be an energy where around the next full moon, your passion for something could be coming back. Your passion for reading, your passion for dancing, your passion for something. Okay, something could be sparking your passion, or you're gonna feel very, very passionate, and you're gonna feel like a spark inside of your soul and your spirit to create something, to go somewhere, to draw something, to it's kind of like when you wake up in a really good mood and you feel like, oh, I want to put on nice clothing, I want to go out, I want to dance, I want to do this, I want to do that. There's something about like a very creative energy, like a beautiful spark, that you feel passionate about life, that you feel passionate about you know, going out, that you feel passionate about waking up in the morning. Something is going to spark your passion again here. Now the full moon is a Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so there could also be an energy for some of you guys. I feel like you could also get invited to a party or a gathering around the full moon. It's kind of like something about, I'm also hearing something about somebody's going to be happy because you're going to find out that a concert, a festival is taking place, or you're going to get invited to a party. Somebody might be asking you to, hey, let's go to a party or something along those lines. Okay, for others of you, give me a moment here. For others of you, there could be an energy, I'm picking up, you could be finding something around the next full moon that is going to make you extremely happy. This is something about a finding, you know, like where you go somewhere, do something, try something, and you're going to find something very valuable there. Okay. It's interesting because this was not planned, but look at these two cards. They look literally similar. And if you look at it, it's kind of like she's so happy that she found the magazine. Or for me, it feels like, it does feel like she found something, or it does feel like she found something that she values, or something valuable. And behind her is kind of like a wall. So I'm also hearing fiery wall of protection. Something about your protection is going to be at an all-time high around the next full moon, or something about somebody who is not so kind is going to get scared of your energy, or your spirit guides are scaring this person away from you, or something about that. I'm hearing somebody's going to leave you alone, kind of like, even if you have like a bully, this bully is going to leave you alone all of a sudden, or this bully is going to get scared off, or they're going to stop talking bad about you because something weird is happening for them, where they feel like, I probably should stop talking about pile number one, I probably should stop sending weird salty energy towards pile number one. But I want to get a few more cards here, just one or two, because I want to see what that is about. Okay, give me a moment here, guys. You're also going to feel like successful at something. This could be that you're going to feel success at work, okay? Meaning that you maybe get a lot of compliments, or your business is doing well, or something is happening successfully at work. Okay, you might get a lot of compliments at work. You might get introduced to a cool project at work. You might get invited by a coworker to a party. Because we have occupation here. For others of you, there could be an energy where, again, there's something about, you could also be Spirit might also reveal to you what your purpose is, or they're going to introduce you to a passion. But I feel like you're coming back to something that you used to do. So something about like, oh, I used to do this, I used to do that, and it brought so much joy to me, but I kind of lost passion for it. But the passion is coming back. So you might be picking up like an interest, a hobby, even a book, or something that you used to do that you know brought you so much happiness, and you kind of again lost the interest in it, or you lost spark in it, or you lost the passion for it, but it's basically coming back here. Okay, let's see, let's get a few more cards here. Why is the Seven of Swords here? Yeah, look at that. Somebody felt like they are in competition with you, and Spirit is going to scare this person away. So some spirit is going to help you to get rid of a negative salty energy here, or they're going to defend you in an argument, or somebody's going to defend you. Okay, this could be literally like a coworker defending you, or a coworker exposing the Karen in your life, or exposing somebody kind of like that your name is being cleared, like, or your name is clean, or like you're being, people will see that, yeah, your spirit guides are here, people will see that you didn't do anything wrong or something along those lines. But your spirit guides are definitely helping you here, where a person's trying to, like, I don't know, they're trying, I'm hearing your spirit guides are clapping back at somebody who's trying to somehow do something that they're not supposed to do, or send energy that they're not supposed to send. Okay, so there's something about a clapback. Okay, something about a clapback here. Why is the star card here? Look at that. Okay, I'm gonna say it. So we talked about how a person in your life, again, this could even be somebody that you don't know. Okay, this could be somebody that you don't know, but they don't like you for no reason, even though they don't know you. But somehow there's an energy where this person's like, there's gonna be like a wall of protection around you. Now, me asking what the star is about, the guaranteed success, like, where are you going to find success? I feel like this is definitely success at work, or success with a business, with an online business, or successfully. I'm also hearing for some of you guys, you're going to find a course or a class that you're going to sign up for, and as you partake in this course or the class, you're going to find a lot of success, or this course or this class is going to bring success to you. For others of you, there's good energy at work, or something about you're going to succeed at work, you're going to succeed with your business. For some of you guys, if you have your Etsy shop, or I'm also hearing somebody recently opened their Etsy shop, you can expect like something about, I'm hearing your first orders are coming in, or somebody's going to notice your website, somebody's going to notice your online business, or something along those lines. Okay, so there's something about success at work, success with online businesses, or success with finding something very valuable or super duper cool on the internet. Okay, for others of you, the star card, or something about you're finding the right course, the right class, the right vacation destination, the right something, where you find the right thing on the internet, or you find the right thing as you're researching, you find a really cool job offer, you find a really cool, I don't know, like a alternative medicine that you want to try, and somehow whatever you find on the internet is going to bring success to you. Now, for others of you, I did talk about how I changed my route because I missed one bus, so I drove a completely different way. And I bumped into somebody. For some of you guys, you could definitely meet somebody here. There's something about a successful relationship here, a successful date, a successful connection here. Okay, something about where you're gonna feel like this person here, because again, I feel like there's one person, it's a Karen. So you have somebody that brings a lot of good energy to you, and another person that is salty, or another person that doesn't like you for whatever reason. So they're going to get pushed away or something along those lines. This could even be an ex here, okay? Where somebody sneaky is coming back into your life. You know that this person is a liar. You know they're sneaky. You know there's something off with their energy, and they might be, you know, like just sending a message or whatever. Anyway, we're not focusing on that. Now, with the Two of Cups here, there could be an energy where you're gonna feel very connected to somebody because they defended you, or they understood you, or somebody's really gonna have your back here. Okay, with the Two of Cups, so you're gonna feel like the universe is the universe or your spirit guides are helping you through a person. So this person's gonna be there, this person's gonna support you, this person's gonna understand you, this person has like a very lovely energy, and their lovely energy is rubbing off on you. So for some of you guys, around the next full moon, there could be a very important relationship, friendship, first date, love situation, okay? platonic energy, or where you are gonna feel very connected to a stranger who defended you in a situation. Okay, there's something about I feel so connected to this person, or I feel so cared for. This person makes me feel safe. This person makes me feel seen. This person makes me feel recognized. This person makes me feel some type of way. Okay, where there's like a very lovely energy. Somebody's gonna send you a very, very lovely energy. Okay, and you're gonna feel like because of that person your weekend was beautiful, because of that person your day was beautiful. I'm hearing this person made your day, or this person made your day very sweet. There's something about a very sweet individual. Okay, this could be somebody new, this could be somebody old, this could be somebody at work. Something about somebody's going to be really, really sweet, or they're going to do something like a very, very kind gesture. Okay, something about a very sweet energy that you receive. Wow, look at that. Because I talked about a salty energy, and now I'm talking about a sweet energy. You see, it's kind of like contradictions. So there's something about like a very sweet energy that you feel from a person, which is going to make you feel happy. It's going to make your day, it's going to make your night, it's going to make your week. It's going to bring a lot of good energy to you. That sweet person, or their sweet gesture, or their sweet compliment is going to bring good energy to you. And then there's the salty energy here. I'm also hearing you deserve sugar. Okay, this is like an oracle card in a different oracle deck that I don't have here, but I'm hearing you deserve sugar. So when somebody wanted to give you salt, the universe is giving you sugar. Something about something is going to be sweet, a sweet date, a sweet encounter, a sweet gesture, a very sweet hug from a person, where you're gonna feel like, wow, I feel safe, I feel loved, I feel recognized, I feel supported, I feel understood, I feel good when I'm around this person, So somebody's gonna make you feel good, or somebody's gonna make you feel cared for. Okay. And again, for some of you guys, I'm picking up an energy of like somebody's gonna get invited to a party, a gathering. Somebody could have their first date around the next full moon, or somebody might be meeting somebody, catching up with somebody at a coffee shop here. Okay, catching up with somebody at a bar, and it's going to be like a really nice evening. I'm seeing somebody here having like a really nice evening, or a really beautiful evening, a very sweet evening. Okay, let's see, is there anything else that I want to clarify? Let's clarify the mature man. Okay, 5 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. For some of you guys, I'm picking up an energy, somebody's father or grandfather is watching over them. So somebody here, you're the spirit that is protecting you and defending you. This could be your father or your grandfather. So there could be an energy where your father or your grandfather, or some type of like male energy in heaven. This could also be like a departed friend that is male, or something along those lines. This person's there's something about somebody in spirit that is male, a departed loved one, is gonna contact you, or they're gonna show you something. They're gonna send you a sign. They're gonna point out something to you. They're gonna say, hey, look in this direction, or walk in this direction, or go in this direction here. Okay, now for others of you, there could also be an energy where what is this about? For others of you, there could also be an energy of good news surrounding a male energy. So this could be like your father, your grandpa. And I'm picking up that they start to feel better, or you're going to be a little bit happy about somebody starting to feel better, or somebody recovering from an illness or something along those lines. Now, I'm not saying like a full recovery, because I'm not a doctor, but I'm seeing like this person might be feeling better, or they might gain their power. There's something about somebody might be, somebody's gaining their power back. But I feel like it's not just you. It could even be somebody in your surroundings, like your older brother or your dad, your grandfather. So you could also hear good news about how a mature man, okay, in your life, they're gaining their health back. Okay, or they're gaining energy back, or this could be you, especially if you are male here and you're watching me. This could just be you, that you're gonna feel like you're gaining your energy back, or your energy levels are back, or you have more energy, you feel more energized or something along those lines. Okay, let's get one more card. Where's the mature man here? Look at that. You see, somebody's recovering from an illness or something that I'm picking up here, because it says completion in the Four of Wands. If you look at that energy, this is literally like being happy that, you know, because you would not celebrate like bad news from the doctor. So there could be an energy where somebody might be going to the doctor around the next full moon, and your doctor's gonna say like, I don't know, like your iron levels look better, or something looks better, or something looks good, or you recovered from something, or something about where you no longer have something here. I don't know, like I'm just gonna say one thing. It's like a skin irritation, it's disappearing, or something about you look at that, it says worry and completion. So you're no longer going to be worried about something. May that be health issues, or may that be negative energy, or may that be like even finance. Something about some type of worry is coming to an end around the next full moon. So something that you have been worried about, or somebody that you have been worried about, you're no longer be worried, because it's like it's a full circle moment here. Does that make sense? Something about you're gaining your power back, or you're gaining control back of your life, or everything is back in order again. Because I talked about how things were kind of messy. I don't know why. So something about the completion of something that worried you. Okay, so it's kind of like I'm no longer worrying about the money issue. I'm no longer worrying about health issues, or I'm no longer worrying about my dad or my grandfather or my big brother, because they found a solution. So you're no longer worried, or something along those lines. So I think that's all I have for you guys, pile number 1. I'm gonna see you in my next one, and I wish you a lovely, lovely day. Bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 2. How are you guys doing? So you chose this beautiful image here, and we're gonna find out what are the energies surrounding you around the next full moon from whenever you're watching this video. Okay, so whenever you're watching this video, as I'm currently recording this video, the full moon is on the 7th of March. But Spirit told me this energy is already starting 2 days before the full moon, and it's gonna be also 2 days after the full moon. Okay, so that would be, in this case, this energy that I'm seeing here could be starting, or could be revealing itself to you from the 5th, or around the 5th of March until the 9th of March, 2 days after the full moon. Okay, is where this energy could be taking place. You could be seeing things happening around that time. Okay, it's not only the full moon, or only on the day where you have the full moon, but 2 days before and 2 days after is what Spirit told me to tell you guys. So we're gonna look at what is coming to you around the next full moon, the energy around you, possibly what is going to happen. Okay, if there's anything significant taking place. I'm gonna channel the energy, and then we're gonna talk about everything. Okay, let's see, pile number 2, what's up for you? There's something unexpected happening around your full moon, or around the full moon for you. Because we have the card here, unexpected income. Okay, which tells me there's something unexpected happening around full moon. I'm hearing the word improvising. I'm hearing the word there's a different solution to the problem. I feel like for some of you guys, you have been very focused on finding a solution to a problem. I don't know what this would be concerning. It feels like you felt like you're struggling with something, or you felt like you're struggling to find the right solution, or you don't know how to put an end to a certain conflicting thought in your mind, or a conflicting situation, or some type of like pattern or habit. Or I'm also hearing kind of like you wanted those thoughts to stop, or something along those lines for somebody here. And what your spirit guides want you to know is Give me a moment. They're telling me that around the next full moon, they're going to show you a way out, or they're going to show you how you can get out of a situation, or how you can get healthy again. Something about, because we have the card, you will be shown the way. So you would definitely have some type of spirit guide presence around you around the full moon, and they're going to show you something, like literally they're going to show you a sign. It's going to be a very clear sign, a very clear synchronicity that is going to lead you to health, is going to lead you to an unexpected income, is going to lead you to an unexpected situation, but it is a good one. Okay, so something about how the universe will be very, very blunt, or they're going to be very much in your face with their synchronicities, and with what they're, this is like a spirit guide that is really trying to catch your attention. So I'm hearing around the next full moon, your spirit guides are definitely catching your attention, and they're kind of like telling you in which direction you're supposed to drive. It's kind of like, is he driving left or is he driving right? Okay, so there's something about your spirit guides would tell you, go to the left, go to the right, go to the left, go to the right, go in this direction, go in that direction. So there's something going on with, like, there's going to be a lot of communication about how you can get out of that tricky situation, or how you can heal yourself from something here, because we have the Five of Swords here, and the Five of Swords talks about defeat. So, and we also have the card here, message of concern, but I feel like it's not coming to you on full moon. It's kind of like it's being resolved around the full moon, or something about this is gonna be a time where you're slowly but surely getting hints as to how you can resolve this issue. Something about you will be shown the way. The universe will show you how you can get out of a situation. They're going to illuminate you. They're going to send you. I'm also hearing you're going to be getting a lot of downloads, psychic downloads. You might get visions. You might see or hear. There could also be an increase in clairaudience and clairvoyance, meaning like you're going to hear stuff, or like words out of nowhere, or you say words out of nowhere that you usually don't use, or your ideas go in a different direction, or your dreams are a little bit like weird and cryptic and stuff like that. But this is all happening because the universe, I'm hearing the universe is answering your prayers in a creative way. Okay, the universe is answering your prayers in a creative way. Something about the answer to your question is improvising, or the answer to your question is kind of like unexpected or an uncommon solution. I think I talked about that in a different reading where I said the exception to the rule. So something about the exception to the rule, something about finding what you're looking for in an uncommon place, or in a very random place, or something about unexpected communication from your spirit guides. This could be quite literally unexpected income. Okay, somebody here could come in contact with unexpected income, or something about that you didn't even know that it was possible to make money this way, or that you even had money on one, something about like you didn't even know this was possible, or you never thought about it. Okay, I'm also seeing somebody throwing a coin to make a decision. So that, yeah, most definitely. So there could be an energy where your spirit guides will help you to make a decision around the next full moon, because you might be asking yourself again, like, in which direction do I go? Do I go left? Do I go right? What am I going to do? What is going to be the best decision for me to get to my goal? And your spirit guides again are going to show themselves to you. It could be in a very unexpected place, in a very like unexpected situation, where they are going to show up to show you where you can go, or how you can get out of a tricky situation. I actually want to not clarify, but I want to read it out from the guidebook here. Okay, and we also have the card here, anti-hero. It says maverick, risk taker, rule breaker. That's very interesting. And we talked about exception to the rule, right? Exception to the rule. Huh. Let's see what your spirit guides want you to know. Okay, that's the number 27. 27, 27, 27. Unexpected income. Here we see the significator giving a coin to the needy in front of the house. Card 20. It doesn't seem like a lot to the giver, but it's significant to the recipient. Literally, it's a small sum from an unexpected source. For example, a surprise work bonus, a small billing error you fix, a reduction in your gas bill, bonus cell phone minutes. Not as large as the amount in sudden wealth. Card 11. The unexpectedness leads to a notion of suddenly, swiftly, surprisingly. Traditionally, the card showed some bills and papers on a table, leading to the idea of small bonds, notes, payments, household accounts, offers, purchases, invoices, and checks. Something lucky occurs around everyday financial activities such as a raise or unexpected money from work or investments. Traditionally, this is also the card for formal contracts requiring a signature. Timing about 2 weeks. Interesting. This card signals a sudden unexpected change and improvement. This can concern many aspects of life, including an unexpected message in love matters or any invitation or a message. It also describes a promotion or unexpected recognition. And of course, this card predicts improvement in money matters and unexpected gratification or reward. Interesting. Interesting. We also have the card here, chain. I feel like for some of you guys, I don't know why, but in case you have a boyfriend or you have a spouse or you are in a relationship here, I feel like your partner's gonna surprise you around the full moon. They might be coming home with a gift, or they might be doing something to surprise you. They might be asking you to go on a date with them, especially since we have the 2 of Cups and the 10 of Cups here. So there could even be like an unexpected you unexpectedly going out. There's something about somebody could be inviting you. It could be family, it could be friends, it could be your partner, or somebody might be unexpectedly inviting you to go out, to drink something, to go to a place, to grab some food. Somebody could even be coming home bringing you food. This could be like your boyfriend or something along those lines. Okay, so there's something going on where somebody's gonna make you happy, or somebody's gonna do something that makes you feel happy, that makes you feel cared for, that makes you feel loved. Okay, and whatever, this could even be that whatever this person is doing, they're actually helping you to make a decision. So in what they are doing, you can then, it's kind of like this person is almost like sparking different thoughts in your mind, or different ideas, or maybe they're taking you, look at that, maybe this person is saying, hey, let's go out somewhere. You didn't plan to go out, it's unexpected, all of a sudden you get a call, you get this, you get that, hey, let's go somewhere. And then you go out with this person, you go out for a drink, you go out to eat a little bit, you go out to eat tacos, and as you go out, that's the day where the universe is sending you a huge sign to help you to make a decision about something else. Does that make sense? This is what it feels like here. So again, for others of you, this could literally be like positive news, again, where just like the guidebook was describing, there's something going on with like, I'm also saying for some of you guys, you were scared about a letter. Yeah, for some of you guys, you were scared to receive a letter, or you were scared to receive some type of news, and you expected it to be negative, but it could actually not be as bad as you thought, or something about like the bill is not as high as you thought. Okay, because you were like a little bit concerned about the letter that will be coming, but it's not as bad as you thought, or something along those lines. Okay, let's see. The creativity card says, by all above and all below, let me connect, let creativity flow. So you're definitely going to connect to somebody here around the full moon that will help you to see something, that will help you to make a decision, or they will be the reason why the universe will show you a sign, because they invite you somewhere, you drive there, and then you have like a synchronicity overload, or there's like a lot of signs in the air that are guiding you in the right direction. Okay. For others of you, we also have the health card here. There could be an energy where you going out or you getting invited by somebody, they're helping you to cope with something, or it's kind of like a person is helping you to heal, because we have the card here, health, and it says, Mother Earth, sweet Mother Earth bride, bring to me your health and might. So you going out with somebody, with a family member, a friend, or something along those lines, a very spontaneous evening, a spontaneous, you know, date, okay, a spontaneous something, a spontaneous meeting is actually going to bring a lot of healthy energy to you, or it's going to make your thoughts more positive, or again, it's going to help you to make a decision, or it's going to help you out of a tricky situation, because you look at something from a different perspective because of a person, because of a meeting, because of a really nice cool date, because of a really nice cool evening, or somebody's helping you to process some type of negative thoughts, or something about somebody's helping you to get out of maybe like your negative headspace, is something that I'm picking up here as well. Okay, if you know that you deal with negative thoughts, I feel like somebody's helping you to not get overwhelmed by your negative thoughts, or to even help you to think more positive, or this person's going to make you smile, or this person's even, I'm also hearing somebody's going to make you forget your worries for a few hours, or for like a whole day or something, because you guys are doing a lot of beautiful things together with each other. Now the card here also says chain of events that will affect your life. Okay, there's like a very motherly energy where, yeah, it feels like a motherly energy here. Okay, so there could be an energy where this is concerning your mother, where your mother is gonna be like, I'm hearing, how do you say that, where your mother is gonna have your back, or something about your mother is your rock, okay, or your mother has your back, or your mother is always there for you. I'm also hearing like it's like a departed mother. If you lost your mother, she's gonna be with you around the full moon, or you're gonna feel her presence, or something about a female energy. This could also be a grandmother, a mother, this could be a sister, okay, on the other side. They're gonna be very present in your life. If it's not a family member that you know, it's just a female ancestor, or like a very feminine energy in the air, where you're going to feel like the universe is caring for you, or somebody's caring for you, somebody's nurturing their friendship with you, somebody's nurturing their relationship with you, or somebody is, I'm hearing they're planting positive seeds in your head. Somebody's planting positive seeds in your head, or is helping you to think positive, or to completely change your perspective. Like, I didn't see it from that perspective, but actually you're right. And then it helps you to kind of like cope with something, or to process something, or something along those lines here. Okay, let me see what else. Can you clarify the unexpected income? What's going on here? We have the Ace of Cups in the Fool card. This does look like a beautiful evening, or like a romantic energy in the air, like a beautiful evening, a beautiful day with somebody. Somebody's gonna invite you to go somewhere that is beautiful here. Okay. I'm also hearing something about being out of debt. Somebody might be celebrating that they're out of debt. I don't know who this is for. Or you might receive a letter that you paid something successfully, or you no longer have to pay a certain bill, and you might have even forgotten about it, and then you receive the letter, oh, you know, like the bill is fully paid, you don't have to do monthly payments anymore, or something like that. What is the unexpected income about? Now, for others of you, this is definitely like a kind gesture from somebody. Look at that. Didn't I talk about a spirit guide? Look at it. It's a freaking angel up here. Okay, for some of you guys, it's kind of like you're going to see that your spirit guides or your angels have your back, because they're going to send unexpected money to you, or unexpected good news, or unexpected beautiful energy between you and a friend, between you and a lover, between you and a family member. Okay. Now with the Ace of Cups and the Fool card, for some of you guys, not for everybody, but you might unexpectedly meet somebody new. Okay. This could be unexpectedly meeting somebody new here. Why is the unexpected income? We have the Queen of Wands. yeah, you could be meeting somebody unexpectedly, or the answer to your question could unexpectedly come from a stranger, or could unexpectedly come from somebody new. It's kind of like, let's say for example, you go out with your friends, like your friend is telling you, hey, let's go out, let's do something. And then your friend is bumping into another friend that you don't know of, or like a cousin or a relative. And then the cousin and the relative is talking to you, and in that conversation they're going to suggest something to you that would actually help you in your situation. And then you're like, oh, so the answer came through a stranger, or came through a new person that was introduced to me. This is what it feels like. This could also be like your answer could unexpectedly come from somebody that you don't even know yet, or that you're going to get introduced to. Or you driving to a new place, driving to a new location is where something very unexpected is happening, an unexpected sign, an unexpected synchronicity. Okay. I'm also hearing somebody might be getting a job offer here unexpectedly from somebody. Yeah, somebody might be getting an unexpected job offer, or somebody's gonna offer to you that they want to help you unexpectedly, or somebody wants to do you a favor. Somebody's saying, hey, I can help you with that, it's my pleasure, no worries. Or hey, I can ask my something, if there's still an apartment left, I can ask my friend if they still want to move out, and I'm gonna contact you. Does that make sense? So something about also unexpected health. Interesting, I wanted to say unexpected help, but I said unexpected health. So there could also be something about positive test results that you didn't expect. Like you didn't expect to heal from something this fast, or you didn't expect some good news from the doctor. I don't know why, but you're actually gonna celebrate something about like good news when it comes to your health. Okay. Or there's something happening around the full moon that is going to bring your health back to you. This could be specifically seeing like your mental health, as well as even, yeah, it feels like mental health is coming to you here. Okay. I keep hearing it. You're going to find something magical, or like a solution, or a hint, a synchronicity in an uncommon place. Okay, but I do want to read out the anti-hero right here, and then I'm gonna head to pile number 3. So give me a moment. I'm just gonna get the book, and then we're gonna read this out. Some of you guys, I am not gonna lie, there could be something going on with pregnancy. So I don't know if this means somebody's gonna be happy that the pregnancy test is negative. Okay, or somebody's gonna be happy that the pregnancy test is positive. I think I wanna dive into that here. Give me a moment, guys. Spirit, what is the pregnancy energy about? The filmmaker. What is the pregnancy energy about here? 4 of Swords. I feel like somebody might be happy that their pregnancy test is negative. I think this is just for probably just one person here. But somebody might be happy that the pregnancy test is positive, or somebody might be happy that the pregnancy test is negative. Okay. There could also be a pregnancy announcement around the full moon. I don't know if it's you or somebody around you. The angel number 333 is going to be significant for you guys, because I'm seeing here number 333. The universe could also communicate to you around the full moon with the number 333. So pay attention what kind of thoughts you have when you see this angel number. But it looks like okay, let me see. Why is the 10 of Cups here? Look at it. There's a baby here. Who the heck is pregnant here? There could be something going on where there's some type of pregnancy test being taken, or somebody's announcing that they're pregnant. Oh man, okay. I'm picking up somebody might be announcing that they're pregnant. Look at that, and here we have the doctor. Look at that. Okay. Somebody here might be going to the doctor and the doctor is saying, hey, you're pregnant. But I feel like somebody's happy about it. So you could be celebrating like your friend wanted to get pregnant or somebody's pregnant, and there's going to be like some type of like happiness, meeting each other. Hey, you're pregnant. Wow, congratulations. Something along those lines. For others of you, there's an energy of like, I don't know, there's something going on with the pregnancy test here. For a few of you, if you already have children, there could be an energy where somebody is suggesting to you. Did I talk about somebody wants to do you a favor? Yeah, because I'm hearing somebody is suggesting to you that they're going to help you out with your children, or they're going to babysit your children so that you can go out with your partner. Okay, for some of you guys, a friend could be coming to you, or a family member could be coming to you, and they're seeing that you're stressed out, or they're seeing that you need a mental health day, and they're going to suggest to you that they're going to babysit the child or your children, so that you can go out and have a little bit of fun, or so that you can go out and go to a concert, or that you can go out and take care of yourself and practice some self-care, that they might be taking care of the child. Or this could also be the reason why you and your partner have time to go out and go out to eat or something along those lines. Okay, I just want to get one last card for the chain of events here. Oh, okay, we have the 10 of Wands. For some of you guys, you could also feel like around the full moon that you're freed from something here, okay? There could be an energy where you felt like you were in the dark about something, like you didn't know, should I go left, should I go right? And because we have the candle here, it's like the light in the darkness, meaning that you're no longer going to feel confused, or you're no longer going to feel like you're by yourself, or you're going to feel like the universe is with you and they're guiding you in the right direction, and that you can trust that guidance, or something about you're not going to feel like you're doing something alone, or you're going to feel like the universe is helping you to release some type of burden. Where's the chain of events here? Okay. And the Judgment card. There could also be an energy where, let me see. I'm also seeing somebody here where you're gonna see that somebody is changing for you. So in case it is romantic, I'm picking up an energy where somebody's gonna put more effort into the relationship, or is gonna put more effort. Somebody here is going to put more effort into the relationship, or somebody's going to, yeah, it feels like somebody's going to put more effort. Somebody made a decision that they want to fight for the relationship, or they realize that they have neglected the relationship, or you were disagreeing with somebody. This could be disagreeing with your partner, could be disagreeing with a family member, could be disagreeing with a friend. And I feel this energy where you either agree to disagree, or there's some type of harmony that is coming back to your love life, coming back to your family life, okay? Where you both didn't see eye to eye, but there might be an energy around the full moon where you guys are gonna talk to each other and it was a misunderstanding, and you guys are coming back together, the harmony is being restored. Does that make sense? So for some of you guys, there's an energy of like harmony being restored in a friendship, in a connection, in a relationship, in a family. Okay. Definitely seeing that here. Okay. Now let's read out the anti-hero. Number 18. Okay, guys. Give me a moment here. So, the anti-hero says you are doing a good thing, but it's unlikely you will wear the garland of the hero or be recognized for any real contribution to the greater good. You're not the kind of being who people acknowledge, and it has been, I think I talked about that, where you maybe felt like you were not seeing eye to eye with somebody, or somebody's gonna acknowledge, like, I'm picking up it's like a partner. So if you are in a relationship, you're gonna feel like your partner is putting in effort, or they're gonna show you that they want to work on this with you, or they made a decision to fight for the relationship, or to fight for you, or to stop fighting with you, for example, okay, in case you are in a relationship. You are not the kind of being who people acknowledge, and it has been this way for a long time. This is because most people are trained to recognize what looks good from appearance, the kind of jobs people have, and the way you humans even walk and talk. And the person, the human being you are, is something that cannot be identified and classified simply. But the truth is that you have done a very good thing. You are a safe person, a good one. We can sense this from you, and we wish to acknowledge the velour and the brightness that surrounds you. The deed that you have done will not be recognized as soon as you would wish, but the impact it has will ripple out through the energy of the world, and in return you will be noticed by many, many who also will never quite fit in or be recognized despite the good they do. Do not take this too hard. Do not allow this to ever prevent you from doing what you are urged to do, and do not allow the moments where you have been unlike your best self to define you. Okay, you are a mixture of what people call good and bad, and taking place now is a kind of working your way through what you feel you must do to rebalance the ledger in life. This does not mean you will ever receive an award or be offered a hand to shake. You may even fail to be recognized again and again, but now we see you, and so many others see you too. Okay, so you will feel like you're being recognized, or you're being understood, or somebody's taking you seriously, or this is what I was talking about, or something about like where somebody's gonna do you a favor because they remember that you did something good for them. So somebody could be returning, do you say returning the favor? Or somebody could be coming to you and they want to do something good for you because they remember that you did something good for them. So there's something, it's like a surprise where somebody's helping you, doing you a favor, doing something out of the kindness of their heart because they remember what you've done for them, if that makes sense. Or something about you might even get recognized, or there could also be an energy where you get recognized from a family member. Somebody's going to say they're proud of you, or somebody's going to tell you how much they love you, or how much they appreciate you, how much they see you, okay? Or somebody could be offering to help you out of a situation, or to help you to make a decision, if that makes sense. But now we see you, and so many others see you too. You will find that creatures who are less socialized will trust you and come to you. The young animals, creatures who sense a more alert and who rely on feeling rather than what they see. You are a truly beautiful soul in parts. And yes, you have done things that have been called wrong and were, but humans are complex and they enjoy calling you wrong, for they then feel superior and they draw attention to their supposed goodness. All are the sum of their actions and their choices within their circumstances. Even the roughest and the most humble among us can become the hero, and those who are greatest and most seen to do good often are glorying in their own virtues. Do not fear, you are a walker of the night, and yet your time will come. You will inspire love. You are more than those who cannot see you say you are. Their voices are empty. Your life, although strange, is full. So something about you're also going to feel fulfilled, or something about something is going to make you feel fulfilled, or you're going to feel like super duper happy. I feel like after a struggling time, I feel like the moon energy is going to make you happy, or the moon energy is going to bring some type of happiness, some type of appreciation and love to you, especially if you felt like you were dealing with negative thoughts, or that you were dealing with like doubt and fear and stuff like that. I feel like there's kind of like the light is coming to you, or the sun is coming to you, or something about love. You're going to feel an energy of love around you after a long time of feeling unnoticed, unseen, or feeling like you, for some of you guys, you could have also felt like your spirit guides are not with you, or you're wondering why it takes them so long to respond to your question, but they're going to show up around the full moon, and then you're going to feel like, okay, my spirit guides are really with me, I'm not by myself, or my spirit guides see me. So my beautiful pile number 2, that's all I have for you guys. Let me get one more card here. Is there anything else that is coming to pile number 2 around the full moon? Yeah, it's a little bit more light-hearted energy, especially if you were very, very serious and very, very earnest the last couple of days. I feel like I'm hearing lighten the mode, or a lighter mood, or a sexier energy in the air. There's also something about you might be feeling very sexy or sexually attracted to somebody, or there might be like a sexy flirt, okay, that is gonna, you know, like lighten up the mood, or that is gonna, you know, like make you forget about certain things that sometimes maybe like make it hard for you to smile. Yeah, I'm hearing the song Smile For Me, because I'm hearing the song by 𝘠𝑗𝑒𝑙𝑒, and then he says something about sometimes it's hard to smile, but I feel like around the full moon you're going to have reasons to smile, you're going to have reasons to smirk. There might be a sexy flirt in the air, there might be an energy where you're going to laugh about something, somebody's going to say a joke that is going to crack you up, you're going to have tears because you're laughing. Something about the mood is a little bit lighter around the full moon, or something about releasing a burden, or feeling like somebody has your back, or somebody is with you while you feel doubtful and fearful, or something along those lines. Okay, something about also maybe there's a little bit of like freaky, sexy energy here, where you're gonna find somebody attractive, somebody's gonna find you attractive. There might be a little flirt here and there. Okay, somebody might also go on a date here, not for everybody. I mean, like going on a date with somebody that you find attractive or sexy, or somebody might be asking you to go out on a date that finds you attractive and sexy. Okay, again, not for everybody. But I think that's all I have for you guys, my beautiful pile number 2. I'm gonna see you in my next one, and I wish you a lovely, lovely day. Bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 3. Welcome to your reading, guys. So you chose this beautiful image here. We're gonna look at the energy that is surrounding you around the next full moon, depending on when you watch this video. As I'm recording it, this video is timeless, but as I'm recording it, it's the next full moon is on the 7th of March, but Spirit told me to also consider 2 days before the full moon and 2 days after the full moon. So we're talking about from the 5th of March until the 9th of March is where this energy could take place, or where you could feel the energy that I see in the cards here. But yeah, we're going to look at the energy that is surrounding you around the full moon, if there's anything significant happening around the full moon. Okay, so give me a moment here. I'm going to channel the energy. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Something is being revealed to you around the full moon, and I feel like it's for me, this feels like, because we have the card here, Marie Masquerade, and it says glamour, intrigue, and drama. Now, I don't necessarily see drama here though, but the word mask or masquerade is important or significant, because I'm being brought to the song by Future. You already know, probably know the song, like Mask Off, but I have been seeing and hearing the word mask off, or the words mask off, a lot. And for me, I'm also being brought to the song by Mariah Carey, because this is my life, no stress, no fights, I'm leaving it all behind, no tears. And in the, everybody is living it up, but in the music video there is a guy, and he has like a mask on his face, right? And only in the end of the music video is he revealing who he is, or something. I'm being brought to like, yeah, I'm being brought to like masquerade parties where you don't know who a person is. So there's something going on with like what is happening behind the veil, or something is going to be revealed to you around the full moon. Like the full moon is literally like revealing something, or like illuminating something. Now this is very like, I'm also hearing it's like very cliche, so there could be something going on around your full moon that is like very cliche, or it's like I'm hearing a textbook example or something. It's kind of like a textbook, or it's like super duper cliche. So there could be something happening that is super duper cliche, like I'm being brought to movie scenes that happen very often, or like something You know when you watch movies and you can already predict how the movie ends, or you can already predict the plot twist, or you can already predict the person who is sneaky in a movie? This is what I'm being brought to. So something about like cliche, but I'm also hearing that you knew this would happen. So there's something going on where something is being revealed to you and you knew it would happen. Okay, something about like it was predictable. That is weird. If you guys lay your own cards, or you felt an energy around a full moon, or you felt like I feel like something is happening around full moon. For some of you guys, maybe you did some type of moon magic and you expected for something weird to take place because you did moon magic. This might be connected to that, or something about like you knew that it would happen this way, or something about a prediction is coming true. But I'm being brought to like, it could even be, because I'm hearing it's kind of like a prediction that you did for yourself. So I'm hearing that you maybe watched a tarot reading and you put the puzzle pieces together and you felt like this could be it, or this could be happening, or something about you laid your own cards and your own cards told you a story, or you had a weird dream and in your dream the moon was significant, or something about a moon. So something was predictable, something about you already knew this would happen, or something is like it was so predictable. I don't know what this means. Okay, but it's a good thing. It's kind of like you knew this would happen. Okay, or I'm hearing also you had this vision a few months ago. So this is even an energy where you had a vision a few months ago, or you got a hint for something happening a few months ago, because we have December here. Okay, so there could be something where whatever is happening around this full moon, whenever you're watching me, is connected to December. I feel like in December, you either had a feeling, like you felt like, how can I explain with energy? Okay, let's say for example, in December, you felt like, okay, I'm gonna have my breakthrough in December, or I'm gonna start this in December, or I'm gonna do this in December, and I feel like it didn't happen in December, or I feel like it didn't work in December because we have interference. I was clarifying what December is about. So there's something going on where you felt like something was interfering with your plans in December, or you felt like December didn't go as planned, like you planned to start something in December, you planned, or you had a feeling that something would take place in December, okay, and it didn't, or something about like, again, there was some type of interference around December where you wanted to maybe travel. Okay, I'm just gonna give one example, see how it fits in your life. Okay, for some of you guys, it just signifies that your birthday is in December, or that something happened in around December that is connected to this full moon, upcoming full moon. Okay, so let's say for example you wanted to go on a trip in December. You wanted to plan your vacation, you wanted to go on a weekend trip, and then your job called you, we need you here, so many people are sick, can you please delay or cancel your holidays, like not your holidays but like your days off of work, or can you like reschedule your holidays, or can you reschedule your vacation, and we need you here in the company. So in actuality you thought, okay, I'm gonna go on vacation in December, but you didn't go on vacation in December, and now in March, or now around the full moon, you have the possibility to do what you already wanted to do around December. Does that make sense? So it's kind of like now you have the ability to do what you wanted to do in December. I don't know what this means for others of you. I'm also hearing you, there was something about like you spent a lot of money in December, or there was a big bill in December, or you had to invest your money in December into something, and I'm picking up an energy where around the next full moon, or around March, like March in general, or whenever you're clicking on it, there's something about recovering financially, because December reminds me of Christmas season, and in Christmas season you why am I hearing exploit? That is weird. Okay, but I'm hearing like in Christmas season you usually spend more money than you usually do. And I'm also seeing here that there's something happening with money. So for me, this feels like recovering financially, or feeling like you recover from something financially, or something with your finances, or the money that you had to spend in December, or that the money that you did spend in December that maybe came from your savings account, you can put it back on your savings account. So something about recovering financially, or something about recovering from an interference. So I'm hearing your plans got canceled in December, or you had to cancel a plan, or you had to postpone something, or I'm also hearing something was postponed. So there could even be an energy where you felt like something is taking place in December, but it didn't happen in December because there was some type of interference. Now, if it's not your job calling you to postpone your days off of work, and if you cannot recall some type of postponing, this could even be that your spirit guides have been postponing something to now, or somebody has been, just for somebody, not for everybody, but somebody, you have been dealing with somebody that has been interfering with your plans. Like if they didn't do that physically, they might have done it spiritually, where somebody, maybe let's say for example, you wanted to start a project, and then you had like a snarky person around you, or like a weird person around you, and they planted the seed of doubt in your mind, which was the reason for you not starting in December. It feels like you are recovering from that seed of doubt around this full moon, and then you're gonna begin the project that you wanted to begin in December, but you didn't because you talked to the wrong person, or you opened up to the wrong person that was instilling fear instead of encouragement inside of you. Does that make sense? This is what I'm picking up here. So something that was supposed to happen in December, or something that was supposed to take off in December, or something that you were supposed to experience in December, you did not experience because of some type of interference. Okay, and somehow I'm hearing now you can do it, or now the moon, the full moon or March is the perfect time for you to do it. Okay, because the card also says intrigue and drama, so there could have been drama around December that you didn't expect, and then it interfered with your plans. Okay, something about there might have been drama around December, or there might have been something that really, scratched on your confidence, really scratched on your belief, on your faith, and you're recovering basically from that, or you're gonna celebrate, like now you can do it. So Spirit is saying now you can do it. What you could not do in December, now you can do it. What didn't take place in December, now it can take place. What didn't start off in December is now starting off. Okay, something about a prediction, or you kind of knew something, or I'm also hearing you knew that something would be delayed. So I don't know what this means. Okay, let me see what else is coming through here. So there's something going on with like December. There was some weird energy in the air, some type of cancellation, rescheduling, postponing. Something about your mental health was not the best in December. Okay, your mental health or your health in general was not the best in December. So let's say, for example, you wanted to go on vacation, and your company didn't call you to come in, but maybe your mental health was not ready, or your mental health was, you were struggling mentally, and therefore you were not ready to go on this adventure, or you were not ready to experience something. I don't know what the fuck that means, but you guys probably know what I mean. Okay, so something happened in December. For some of you guys, it could be connected to a birthday, like somebody's birthday is in December. Another thing that I'm picking up here is what is happening this full moon. I don't know what it is, but it looks like something like you're gonna be in a celebratory mode. You're gonna feel like, man, I'm so happy. I'm celebrating something. I'm accomplishing something, some type of achievement, some type of finally, like a finally moment, a moment of luck is on my side, a moment of, magic. I'm being brought also like, I'm also being brought to like a moment of like, something about finances, or something about wealth, something about, we're going to go into that in a second. But what I wanted to say is what is taking place this full moon could also be connected to what will take place this December. Okay, because the December was not only clarified by the interference, but it was also clarified by the Six of Wands. So there's something going on where something significant is taking place this full moon that is somehow directly connected to what will take place by the end of this year in December. Now, what I mean by that is I'm picking up an energy here where the Six of Wands usually talks about arriving. So I feel like one of your biggest wishes or your biggest dreams, you're going to fully materialize it, or it's going to be fully your reality. It's kind of like this year. I'm picking up an energy where your reality is changing, or I'm picking up an energy where a huge wish of yours is coming true. It's coming true around December, but it's starting to come true in March. So something about March or this full moon is the beginning of you seeing that you are closer and closer to achieving and reaching your goals. May that be financial goals, may that be goals on social media, may that be goals with like your social life, may that be goals with, I don't know, something. It's kind of like this full moon, you're gonna see that you are closer to your goals that you have been than you have ever been before. Something about, I've never been this close to reaching my goal, or I've never been this close to my dream reality. I've never been this close to my dream. Something about, I've never been this close. Okay, so you're gonna feel like you're very close to achieving something. I feel like there's something about like celebrating small wins, but the huge as big win, or the sum, or like the when you bring all these little wins together, this is the reason why there's like a big bang at the end of this year. Something about you will have like a small win or like a victory moment this full moon, or something about I've never been this close, or something about what you deemed impossible becomes possible around this full moon. Something about achieving a milestone, achieving something that makes you feel like, okay, I'm so close to relocating. I'm so close to becoming self-employed. I'm so close to having my dream body. I'm so close to something. So something is going to make you feel like I'm closer than I have ever been before. And it motivates me to keep going. So March is the beginning where you feel like I'm close. I get closer. And then December is the month where it fully materializes, where there's like a huge win. Like all the small wins that you had from March on, or from this full moon on, they're gonna be, you know, like the it's kind of like you get one puzzle piece and then the other and then the other, and by the end of this year the full puzzle is complete. Okay, but it feels like it's connected to achievements, or it's connected to your dream reality, it's connected to your social life, it is connected to your finances, okay? And it is connected to your soul tribe with the community card here, where you maybe dreamed of, you know, having your soul tribe around you. You dreamed of being around cool people. You dreamed of parties, night outs. You dreamed of people that are psychic like you. You dreamed of people that are artistic like you. You dreamed of people that are into music like you. And you start to attract those people. It will start this full moon, okay? Something about, because we have the card friendship here, and it says, bring to me friendship, true, sharing laughter, understanding too. So there's an energy where like a new friendship is on the horizon. So you could get approached by somebody, they end up wanting to be your friend, or there's like I'm hearing a happy coincidence, or like a happy accident where you might be bumping into your soul tribe. You might be meeting somebody that is like a true soulmate, a true friendship, or something about like, I don't know, for others of you I'm picking up if it's not new friends, because not for everybody it's new friends. So some of you guys, you love your friends and it's beautiful, but I'm picking up for some of you guys there could be an energy where you are going to celebrate some type of success with your friends, or some type of good news. There's some type of like good news that you will be celebrating with your friends, or your friends are going to say, hey, let's go out, let's grab a drink, let's celebrate the good news for you. Okay, let's celebrate your manifestation, let's celebrate you know, this is gonna, I'm seeing like a crowd of girls or guys, and they're saying this is gonna be our year. Something about like, oh wow, I'm hearing something is indicating to you around this full moon that this is going to be your year, or that the next couple of months will look better, or that the next couple of months will look amazing. Something about an indicator that this year is your year, or something about a manifestation, something about achieving something, something about getting recognized, that makes you feel like, wow, I'm so close to achieving something huge, or I I didn't know I was able to manifest something like that. I didn't know I was able to achieve something like that, okay? So I'm picking up an energy here for some of you guys. This could actually be that you are introduced to a soulmate around your full moon. So you could be meeting somebody new, and they're definitely a soulmate of yours. They are your soul tribe, okay? This is also a very, very sensitive person. So if you tell me I'm a sensitive person, people cannot handle my sensitivity, this is a person who is just as sensitive as you. So something about like somebody's gonna understand you, or you're gonna be happy that somebody's gonna understand you. There's definitely gonna be reasons to laugh and smile and to celebrate. Or I'm also hearing you're gonna be so happy with something happening or something manifesting in your life. Or because look at the card, the firecracker. It literally says excitement. So this full moon is going to be exciting for you, most definitely. We're going to talk about that in a second, but I'm picking up an energy. Do you know those scenarios in movies or just in general in life where something beautiful happens to you? Like, for example, you find money, or you manifest something, or I don't know, like there's something beautiful taking place and you're so happy that you want to socialize with people and you want to talk to people, and you're like so bubbly and happy and free that you talk to people and you meet up with people. And this is what I'm picking up here, where you're so happy that your happiness is contagious. Or yeah, it feels like your happiness is contagious or something like that. Somebody here might be going to a glamorous party here. You could be getting invited to a party. You could be getting invited to a party here. Somebody might be asking you, hey, let's get glamorous. Let's put on like a nice dress or something like that. Or you're gonna be in the mood to really dress up and to really go somewhere, to dress up, to go somewhere, to really put on your fanciest you know, dress or something along those lines. For some of you guys, you might even find like the perfect dress for you, the perfect shirt for you, and you're gonna use that dress or that shirt that you found immediately around the full moon, where you're going to go out and wear your new dress, wear your new shirt, and you bought this new dress or this new shirt celebrating your success, or celebrating your manifestation, or celebrating that good news or something along the lines. So you're definitely celebrating good news is what I'm picking up here. I'm also picking up an energy here because we have the toil and labor, and this is like a person who works freaking hard to the point where they have no time to enjoy themselves. Okay, this is like an energy, this is like a 10 of Wands in case you guys know Tarot. This is an energy where somebody has been working so fucking hard. I feel like you guys have been working so fucking hard. You have been working so hard to get your mental health back, or to, you know, like be on top notch when it comes to your mental health. You have been working so hard. To lose weight, to gain weight. You have been working so hard to make your hair grow. You have been working really hard on something, okay? I'm not saying that this is like physical labor, like working really, really hard physically. For some of you guys it has been, but for others of you, you have been working really hard on shadow work. You have been working really hard on thinking positive. You have been really working hard on being consistent. You have been working hard on being disciplined, okay? Something about you have been working really hard on something, and I'm picking up an energy here. The reason why you're gonna be so bubbly and motivated and so, you know, like in a beautiful energy, and the reason why you're gonna feel like you want to go out and dance and sing and you know, share your good news is because your hard work is paying off. Around the full moon, you're gonna see that your hard work has been paying off, that your consistency and your discipline is being rewarded, that your efforts are being recognized or something along those lines. It's kind of like when you go to the gym, just an example, okay, don't take it with a grain of salt. You go to the gym and you're like, it's like really hard in the beginning to go to the gym consistently, right? And then after like 2 weeks, you start to see that the weight is melting off, or you have a lot of stamina, and you're so happy that you were consistent for 2 weeks. So it's kind of like your efforts are being rewarded with more stamina. Your efforts are being rewarded that things get easier for you in the gym, or that you lose weight, or that you gain muscle, or you start to notice that you have less fat in a particular area, or that your waist is smaller. does that make sense? Something about like your hard work, your discipline, your consistency is being rewarded around the full moon. Something about like you've done something every day, or you've been very consistent, or you've been very strict with yourself is something that I'm picking up here as well. Yeah, look at that. The fruits of your labor, something about the fruits of your labor. So you're gonna be celebrating that your consistency pays off, that your shadow work is paying off, that your manifestation techniques are paying off. Something is paying off here, like literally, because we have the 10 of wealth here. Okay, look at that. Okay, so for some of you guys, there's an energy of like, there's something is paying off here. You're gonna feel like, God damn it, I've been working so hard to get here, or I've been working so hard to see results, and you're gonna see the results. Something about the next full moon, you're seeing results, okay? This could be financially seeing results. This could be seeing results in your mood. This could be seeing results in your mental health. This could be seeing results in what you manifest, who you manifest, what type of people stand in front of you. Okay, it does feel like the wheel is turning in your favor around the next full moon. Okay, the wheel is turning in your favor around the next full moon, where you're gonna feel like your hard work is paying off, the fruits of your labor. It's kind of like working, and it feels like around the full moon you can maybe like take a break, or take a breather, or take a day off, because you celebrate good news, or you celebrate kind of like when you can have a cheat day from eating very, you know, like clean. You eat very clean, and then you have like a cheat day where you eat like your favorite food and you're super duper happy about it. But for me, this feels like more of an energy of there's either going to be happiness in your friendships, like your social life, meaning that your social life is becoming more adventurous. You might be bumping into really cool people. Cool people could be approaching you. Cool people could be inviting you to go somewhere. You could be getting invited to a party, a gathering, a night out. You could be introduced to really cool new people here. Or again, this is an energy where your friends are you know, celebrating you, hyping you up, being so happy that you achieved something, or something about, there's also an energy I'm also picking up. It's not just you who has good news. It's kind of like, you know, on certain days where everybody has good news, like this person has good news, that person has good news, and you too. And it's kind of like, oh, it's our year, or we're gonna, you know, like I'm also hearing girl power or something along those lines, or sisterhood. Is really being celebrated around the full moon is something that I'm picking up here. Okay, I feel like it is somehow connected to, let me see where the 10 of Pentacles, I mean the 10 of Pentacles, for a lot of you guys it could be connected to money. I'm not gonna lie, not for everybody, but for the most of you it's gonna be connected to money. For others of you this could be connected to something that you do on social media, or something that you do in your free time. Let's see what this is about. Can you please clarify the wealth card here for me? Why is the 10 of Pentacles here? Oh, somebody could also be celebrating that they signed a contract. So I'm also hearing something about signing a contract. I'm also hearing, if it's not you literally signing a contract, okay, you could be very happy about that a lot of orders are coming in, or you have a big client, or there's some type of bonus at work when it comes to money. Somebody's money magic is unfolding, somebody's moon magic is unfolding then this full moon here, or you're gonna see glimpses of your magic unfolding this full moon. It's kind of like, oh, you know, just the I'm hearing it's just the beginning. For others of you there could be an energy of if you're not signing a contract literally, this is talking about a soul contract, where two people or two soulmates agreed upon meeting. So there's kind of like, it's like a new contract, or it's like a new story between two people that is beginning around the full moon. Okay, something about, it's like a soul contract, like you both agreed upon meeting each other on planet Earth, or that you are soulmates, or that you want to meet. Something about agreeing upon meeting. For others of you this could be quite literally like that you are going to agree upon meeting with your friend around the full moon, and there's something magical happening on that day, meaning that something might be manifesting, or something, there might be good news, or there might be something going on that is like very exciting here. Okay, now I was clarifying the wealth card and the kindergarten teacher came out, so there could be an energy where a dream of like I'm hearing it's what I'm picking up here is for some of you guys, it's kind of like you imagined something into existence, because she's looking like she's daydreaming, looking out of the window. So there's something going on where an imagination will, look at that, I'm hearing where your imagination will take place in front of you. It's kind of like you imagine something in your mind and now you see it in front of you. It's happening in front of you, because the masquerade is also reminding me of a theater or like a musical where people get dressed and actors and stuff like that, you know, like on a theater, on a stage, and you know, this energy is being played in front of you, right? You play something about playing a role, or something about, wow, somebody here might be, if you are into acting, oh man, somebody here might be going to a casting. Okay, so I'm being brought to like people who want to become actors. I'm being brought to job interviews. I'm being brought to applying for something, and I'm picking up somebody's going to take you. Like you're going to celebrate that they take you for the advertisement, or that you're getting the role, like when you're acting. Okay, or somebody around you kind of like gets a big opportunity. For some of you guys, there's a big opportunity in front of you around the full moon, or somebody around you gets a big opportunity around the full moon in your friend circle, but it's like a big possibility for all of you. Okay, or it's kind of like it's big news for all of you that this person got the job, or the casting went so well. There's also something going on with like acting, a casting, something about, yeah, because look at that. It's also, you see, on stage. Now this is going to be very particular for one person or something, but I'm picking up an energy. Somebody might get introduced to, what the fuck is going on? Somebody might be getting introduced to an actor or an artist or a rapper, a singer around next full moon. Okay, I'm also hearing somebody who's in a band, and this person might be telling you to come to their concert, or somebody, like for example, I used to not date, but I used to date somebody, not really dating, I went on a date with him, but he actually did comedy, and you could actually go to see him. Like you might even be seeing somebody in action. Okay, something about I don't know if you will, maybe like when maybe your friend is doing something big and they're gonna tell you, hey, come to my show, or come to my something, and it's like a big thing. Or you might be meeting somebody who actually does something on stage. Okay, again, this is not going to be for everybody, but it's kind of like they are an artist, they have a band, they have shows, they, how do you say that, they do something like they do something, and you can, and they might be telling you to come to their show, or to come to their gallery, or to come to their party. It could be, for example, like you meet a DJ, and this DJ is telling you, hey, come to my party, I'm a DJ there. This is what I'm picking up. Again, not for everybody, but somebody here is definitely meeting somebody who does something in the entertainment industry, and they're telling you to come and see them. Okay, or it could be something that is going to take place in your friend circle, or something along those lines. For others of you, what else am I seeing here? For others of you, the kindergarten teacher. Oh, for others of you, look at that. Do you know what this is also about? The kindergarten teacher? You learned your lesson, and because you learned your lesson, something is manifesting. Like you got the gist, you understood something, and now something is manifesting, is what I'm picking up here. If you had, yeah, I really feel like you learned, I'm hearing you learned your lesson, and now something is manifesting. I'm also seeing somebody going to an art gallery. Somebody's meeting an artist, somebody's going to an art gallery here, somebody's getting invited to an art gallery. Or you're going to come across an art gallery that is freaking beautiful, okay? Or an artist or something along those lines. Where's the Ten of Pentacles here? What's going on? The Hierophant, look at that. It's definitely contracts, okay? Commitment, contracts. you have been consistent with something. It is paying off around the full moon, or you have been like very disciplined with something. It's paying off. Somebody's signing a contract, a big deal. Somebody's getting offered a big deal. Somebody's meeting a big person, or somebody's meeting a really cool, interesting person here. There's also an announcement of an engagement. So somebody here could, wow, okay, for some of, yeah, okay, listen. For some of you guys, there could be an announcement of an engagement. Okay, somebody could be announcing, hey, I'm engaged. Somebody might be getting proposed to, not for everybody, okay, guys? But I'm seeing here, because the Ten of Pentacles, it shows rings. And then we have the Hierophant, which shows the church. So there could be an energy of like a wedding, or somebody is getting proposed to, okay? Or you get some type of offer or proposal. May that be platonic, business, or romantic. That's what it feels like, okay? It could be romantic. It could be like, I want to get married to you. Let's talk about our wedding. Let's talk about our engagement, okay? Or you could be witnessing a proposal, okay? If it's not your proposal, or if it's not your engagement, you could be seeing that in your surroundings, something about wedding, getting engaged. Somebody's getting engaged. Somebody's getting invited to a wedding party, an engagement party, okay? Again, not for everybody here. And for others of you, I feel like somebody here has been praying for money, or has been praying for financial gain, or has been praying to manifest money or money magic. It's somehow, I'm hearing it's all coming together around the full moon, or it's starting to come together around full moon, okay? I'm seeing here that you're going to be happy about your company. I don't know what this means. Now, this could be literally that you have a company, and you're going to be happy about your company or your business, or you're going to be happy with your company, like somebody who's keeping you company. You're going to be happy with that, okay? Because I'm seeing you here like really happy about the person that is around you. For others of you, this could be you're happy that a company is hiring you, or that you get the opportunity to work for a company, okay? Meaning like a sponsorship, or meaning like somebody's interested in, you know, shouting out your online business or something along those lines here, okay? Let's see. So this is definitely going to be like an exciting moon, an exciting full moon here. Look at that. We even have the Great Fortune card here. Your reading is definitely taking the cake today, okay? Great Fortune. I'm hearing you're blossoming and blooming, or you're becoming a social butterfly, or you're becoming a social butterfly because you are around the right people. Does that make sense? So if you felt like you were super duper shy back in the days, or you didn't trust people, or you were very much to yourself and you very much isolated yourself, you might be around the right people that give you the air, or give you the permission to be a social butterfly. Okay, so somebody here, you might be becoming a social butterfly because you are around the right people, or you're blossoming and blooming because you are around the right people or the right environment here. Okay, let's see, why is the firecracker here? We have the Wheel of Fortune twice here. I cannot make this up, guys. You're definitely taking the cake here. What is going on? The Wheel of Fortune. Now, I don't want to go into the drama energy, but if... You know what? We're not going to focus on that. But there could be an energy where I'm hearing mask off, okay? So something about true colors are being exposed. I'm not going to go into that, okay? If somebody thought they could fool you, they cannot, okay? Or they cannot fool your spirit guide. It's not working. We also have the card here, Grace. Look at that. Grace, blessing, come to me, set me free. You're the only pile where the word blessing is coming in, okay? So there is some type of blessing, or something is happening that you perceive as a blessing around your full moon, okay? I'm also hearing that you were handling your struggle, you were handling your problems with a lot of grace, which brought you to be in this position that you will be in the next couple of days, okay? Something about grace, blessings. Something is coming to you. It says, come to me to set me free, okay? And setting you free for me brings me back to the social butterfly, okay? I'm hearing it's kind of like where you are free from holding back, or because the firecracker, it's kind of like where you cannot be contained in a box anymore, where you can be like free as a bird or free as a butterfly. Something about you feeling free as a bird, feeling free as a butterfly, or feeling like you no longer want to hold back, or you no longer feel the need to hold back, or the need to isolate, or the need to wait for something. I don't know what this means. So I'm also feeling like something new is starting around the full moon here. Okay, something new is starting here. It's like a new chapter. Like the next full moon feels like a new chapter, which I also talked about in pile number 1. It feels like a new chapter here for you guys, or like a big opportunity when it comes to your finance, your career. Okay, I'm also hearing there's like a lot of potential in that offer. There's a lot of potential in that friendship. There's a lot of potential in something. Okay, what is the firecracker about? What's going on? I'm gonna stop your reading right. We have the Sun card, guys. The Sun card. Damn. What is going on here? Why is the Sun card here? What is the firecracker about? You're gonna be happy. I don't know why. I feel like you're gonna celebrate good news, or a blessing, or a manifestation, or something is going on here. Why is the firecracker here? The activist. I feel like you're gonna be happy because you feel like you're getting out of some type of stagnant energy. If you felt like your social life was stagnant, if you felt like your finances were stagnant, if you felt like something was stagnant, you're getting out of a stagnant energy. Your life starts to move. I'm picking up an energy where a period of time where nothing is happening. Okay, like an energy where nothing new has happened. When you go to meet friends, you can tell them nothing because nothing major happened. It's kind of like, I don't know what to tell you, but my life is boring, or nothing major happened. I feel like you're gonna be happy because if somebody would ask you, hey, what happened, you would actually have something to say because things are starting to happen. Does that make sense? It feels like getting out of a stagnant energy and things start to happen. You start to see things, you start to see more people. There's something going on where you get out of a stagnant energy. It's no longer calm. It starts to get exciting. Your life is starting to get exciting again. Look at that. Hold on, guys. Am I out of focus? Look at that. I'm all over the place. You're gonna be so happy that you're probably gonna be a little bit clumsy. Look at it. Firecracker. I'm also hearing the song by Britney Spears, and it's called Circus, you see? And you go into a circus to get entertained, and a circus is like there's a lot happening. So I feel like you're gonna be happy that there's a lot of things happening. So I don't know, something is going on here where you feel like your life is starting to be eventful and adventurous and exciting, or the people that you meet excite you, they don't bore you, or the conversations that you have, they excite you, they don't bore you, the invitations that you get, they excite you, they don't bore you, the opposite of boring. Okay, where's the firecracker here? Yeah, I'm hearing there's only 2 types of people in the world, the ones that entertain and the ones that observe. Like a firecracker, I make it hot when I put on a show. You see, so there's something going on with a show, a concert, or you're gonna see somebody in action, or in the show. You watch a show for entertainment, so you might even feel like, did I talk about cliche and predictable and a movie? So there could be an energy where you feel like something is happening around the full moon that feels like a movie, or it's like textbook material, or something kind of like, or something that will happen around the full moon reminds you of a show that you watched, or maybe you also imagine something in your mind which you could actually compare to a show, and then it's starting to happen. Guys, I don't know what's going on. Look at the journalist here. Okay. For some of you guys, I feel like you're getting recognized, or you're getting recognized, or you're getting celebrated. Now with the journalist here, his fingers point towards you. So something about you. Why Why is the excitement here? One more card. I'm hearing a heart's desire. Something that you were wishing from the bottom of your heart is coming to you. I don't know what it is. Look at that. We have the Six of Swords and the Two of Swords. And the Four of Wands. Completion. Something is coming to an end, or it feels like the completion card here with the peace. I'm hearing you're gonna find peace. I'm hearing your peace is being restored, your balance is being restored. What the heck is going on here? I talked about that in a different reading, I do remember now, but I'm picking up an energy where you will be happy about a decision that you've made. You could have made this decision in December, but it's only showing that it was the right decision now. Does that make sense? Or something about you were scared whether or not you made the right decision by quitting your job. You made the right decision by cutting this person off. You made the decision by going to this casting, this applying for something. Or if you said the right thing in an interview and you were like, oh, did I say the right thing or did I not? There's something about you will be happy about that you followed your heart. Something about I'm happy that I followed my heart. I'm happy that I made this decision. Or you will see like, I was not sure if I made the right decision with what I'm doing. But now it is apparent and obvious that it was the right decision, that I was on track. You maybe have been asking yourself, am I on track? Are my ideas in alignment with the universe? Are my ideas going to bring me to my goal? Am I doing the right thing? Like you have been maybe doubting yourself whether or not you're doing the right thing, whether or not you are on the right track, whether or not you make the right decisions, or whether or not it was right for you to walk this path. There's something about it's going to be apparent and obvious that you made the right decision, that you are on track, that you are on the right path, that you are on the path to success, that you are on the path to victory. Okay, that you have a great fortune ahead of you, or that something exciting is about to happen. Or something about this is just the beginning here. Okay, I just want to clarify the community card before I leave you guys with the reading. I don't know why I'm hearing that, to be honest with you guys. Maybe because I pick up a little bit of like marriage and wedding and proposal energy, even if it's not you. If you tell me you're single, you just might witness somebody getting proposed to, or you might be witnessing a wedding or something along those lines, okay? Or you hear, I don't know, you see like a car, you know, like, you know, it's like a wedding car. But what I'm hearing is it's not good to, it's not, because I saw a YouTube short, a YouTube video, YouTube short, whatever. And in the short, in the YouTube short, this is like a couple and they talk about, I don't know, I don't even know them, but they did a short. And in the short, they said 3 things I learned about being in a healthy marriage. And number 1 was ask for, it's okay to say that something, that you don't like something. Number 2 was, I don't know, like make time for each other or try to understand each other. And then number 3 was, it is not too good to be true, it is just healthy. Okay, so there's an energy where you might even feel like something is too good to be true, or it's kind of like it's suspicious how happy you are, or it's suspicious how good things are going, or you are suspicious of an offer, or you are suspicious of like a good energy, or you are suspicious of why people are approaching you. Does that make sense? Something is going on, but I don't know why Spirit is bringing me to that, but I'm hearing it's not too good to be true, it's healthy. Which is funny because I've been thinking about that for a while. We're so jaded that we perceive good things as too good to be true, when in actuality it's just healthy. Good things, or like things that are too good to be true, are just a healthy reality, but we're so jaded by all the chaos and all the confusion in the world that the chaos and the confusion is normal. the chaos and the confusion is normal compared to good things. The good things are abnormal, weird, or you could even be in an energy where something good is happening to you and you feel weird and awkward because you're used to chaos and conflict. And Spirit is saying it's not too good to be true, it's just healthy. Or you worked so hard on your mental health, on your physical health, on your health in general, on being a healthy individual, your shadow work, your light work, being disciplined, that this is the outcome of just healthy choices. The outcome of healthy choices, didn't I talk about choices here, or making a decision? The outcome of making a healthy decision, okay? Let's see what the community card is about here. What is the community card about here? We have the 8 of Cups, the 9 of Pentacles. What is the community card about here? The Star card. God damn it, guys. Didn't I talk about it? I was like flabbergasted why these good cards come out. And Spirit is saying it's not too good to be true, it's healthy. Like good energy is healthy, you know? Because we're so used to bad energy, or we're so used to confusion and chaos, that good things seem abnormal or weird or awkward. Okay, let's see. Where's the community card here? Can you give me one more? Knight of Pentacles, the Gourmet Chef. For me, the community card here feels like, I don't know why I want to say it, but I feel like you are being introduced into a new community, or you're being introduced to a new reality, or you're being introduced to a new way of living or a new lifestyle. I don't know how. This might even be like there's a magazine that catches your attention and then they talk about a certain lifestyle and then you see, oh, I identify with that, but I didn't know there was a word for it, or I didn't know there was a community surrounding what. Does that make sense? It's kind of like you didn't know, like, for example, somebody who is a minimalist and they don't know that they are a minimalist, and then they realize like they're being introduced to other people that are minimalists, and only then do you understand, oh, I am a minimalist, or this is my community, or this is my soul tribe. There's something going on here where you might get introduced to a new community or to a new lifestyle, to a new reality here. Yeah, it feels like a, look at that. If I look at this card, for me this feels like a new chapter. Look at it. It's completely blank. Blank meaning like something that is not written upon, like there's no story behind that. You might meet somebody, you don't have history with this person. Okay, something about you don't have history with this person, or you don't have history with this lifestyle, or you don't, something about you don't have history with that, so you are rewriting history, or you are rewriting your story. Okay, 9 of Pentacles and the Star card and the Knight of Pentacles. For me, this feels like taking a break here. You can afford to take a break, or you can afford to really enjoy yourself. You can afford to really recharge. You can afford to just have fun and do nothing. Okay, because of something beautiful that is taking place here. Okay, that is very interesting here. Very, very interesting. I feel like it's gonna be a relax. It's like it's exciting but relaxing at the same time. Like your full moon is relaxing and exciting at the same time. So it's a beautiful combination of exciting and where you, yeah, I'm also hearing like you experience something that you always wanted to experience. To keep it short and simple, you might be experiencing something that you always wanted to experience around the full moon, and you're going to be very, very excited about it. Okay, for some of you guys, it could possibly be connected to a, look at that. For others of you, I didn't want to talk about it, but Spirit is telling me be aware of, you know what, I'm going to read this card out for you guys. Okay, I'm going to read this card out for you guys. This might just be for somebody here. If you felt like you have been struggling with doubt, or you have been struggling with, I feel like it was doubt, or I feel like if you felt like, I feel like there's a blockage in my life, or I feel like my doubt is blocking me. Like if you felt like you have been blocked by something, the blockage is lifted this full moon. This could have been a blockage, like you felt like you couldn't be 100% happy because you felt some type of blockage within you, or you felt like you couldn't fully, socialize because you felt a blockage, or you couldn't fully, like dance and be free because you felt a blockage. Somehow the blockage is being lifted around the full moon here. And the 7 of Wands also came out for pile number 1, which tells me pile number 1 and pile number 3 might be connected. Okay, but I'm going to read this card out here for you guys. I hope I am in focus. I'm going to read this card here out for you guys, and yeah, then that will wrap up your reading. Give me a moment, I just have to get the book here. The thing that I'm hearing for you guys, pile number 3, I'm hearing you've been in a toxic environment so much that you didn't, it's kind of like somebody, it's kind of like you are in a room that doesn't smell good, but you are so long in this room that you don't recognize the smell or the scent anymore. So I'm being brought to, like, for some of you guys, you experienced a lot of, like, it feels like, I don't know what is happening around the full moon, but it shows you that a different way of living, or a different reality, or that it is possible for you to feel this much happiness. Like, does that make sense? It's kind of like, I didn't know I can be this happy. I didn't know I can be this peaceful. I didn't know I can be this creative or this social. But somehow the environment is helping you to reach your full potential, or the people around you help you to reach your full potential here. Does that make sense? But you didn't recognize it before because you were not in this environment. I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of like when somebody doesn't recognize. I'm gonna give one example. It's kind of like I sometimes see people that relocate from America to Europe, and there was specifically a lady that was relocating to Portugal, and she said that what she was happy about the most when it comes to the relocation was like the fresh food, because everything is like grown, everything grows in Portugal, and so it's not imported, I think you say, and so everything is fresh and everything like wild caught fish and everything is growing there. The oranges are growing there, the apples are growing there, which is funny that I talk about that because we have a tree here. And then when she went back to America for a visit and she ate a standard American diet, her stomach couldn't handle it, but she didn't know how toxic her diet was until she ate healthy. So it's kind of like you didn't, as if you realized that something has been stopping you, or that you were in an environment that didn't give you the permission to breathe or the permission to be free and be yourself. So you experience some type of new energy in your body, in your system, in your soul, and in your spirit, because somehow it is triggered by somebody or something or an environment, okay? And then you're like, wait a minute, I didn't know this was possible. I don't know what the fuck that means. I hope you guys know where I'm coming from. It's like you don't realize how toxic something is until you get away from it. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it at that. So let's see, number 14. Okay, it says Marie Masquerade, message, glamour, intrigue, drama. Mary is very much like the famed Queen of France, Marie Antoinette. She is stylish and delightful, always finding new and fascinatingly creative ways to amuse herself. Wherever she is, there is decadence and style, true glamorous moments and lavish entertainments, but even she knows she is simply amusing herself, and that there is a hole at the center of her being where she wishes she were loved for who she truly is and could rely only on her talent and style to express herself and not to be judged for this. To be her friend is no problem at all as long as you remain truly yourself. Only being with her has somehow made you wish to be more like her. Look beneath the mask and the beauty and the exquisite styling and see into her heart. Be her friend and be her companion, but never forget who you are and what is important to you. And it says divination message. There's gossip and intrigue around a person you admire and wish to be like in some way. This person has need of a true friend and not the need of an admirer. This card can come up when you experience jealousy and envy of those you feel. Do you know what I'm being brought to again? I know it's not gonna be everybody's scenario, but I'm being brought. Did I talk about like somebody who's on stage, you know, like where you look at somebody and you're like, wow, you have like the coolest life, or you are a DJ, you are an actor, you are an actress, but then this person might be even opening up about like opening up about something where you're like, wow, I didn't know that, you know, it's so hard for you to find friends, or I didn't know it's so hard for you to be happy because your life looks perfect from the outside. And then it's almost this energy of like where you meet somebody that looks important, that looks cool, but then they open up and then you realize they're a person just like you. And again, they don't need an admirer, they actually need a listening ear, or something about like a true friendship is starting, or I don't know what is going on. It feels like to me like somebody who is in the public eye, or somebody who's well respected. It could be, just for example, this could be even be somebody who has a following, they are in a band and they look like, oh, they have the best lifestyle, but then when you talk to this person, they're quite sad, or you see a sadness in this person's eyes, and then you have a deep conversation with them, and then there's like a friendship starting between you and this cool person, and you stop seeing them as this cool person that you admire, and you start to see that there's a lot of like that this person needs you, or this person needs like your listening ear, because a lot of people take advantage of them. Does that make sense? So something is going on here, or this could be an energy where somebody is gonna bring that energy towards you, where you're gonna feel like somebody's genuinely interested in your well-being, or genuinely interested in your story and what you're going through, and they're there to give you a listening ear. Okay, this card can come up when you experience jealousy and envy of those you feel are undeservingly more successful and beloved than you are. The message is to focus on your own hard work and to create your own style. If you are the subject of such gossip, know you cannot control what is said about you. Live your life and move through this with grace. Oh my god, didn't I say that you were gracefully handling problematic situations? And we literally have the card grace here. Okay, so this is concerning about people gossiping about you, not necessarily you, but there could even be an energy like if you catch yourself feeling jealous of a person, just know this person, you know, that you don't know what they're going through, okay? But I feel like for a lot of you guys, it's like it's the other way around, okay? To listen to your heart, to listen to your compassionate heart that tells you, hey, you know, this everybody deserves happiness. And maybe this person you know, is like kind of like when you are waiting in line and it was already their turn, and spirit wants you to know everybody gets their time to shine, or everybody gets their turn. So if it's somebody else's turn in your friend circle or around you, celebrate them, knowing that it's all love, it's all compassion, you know, that you are them and they are you, and that your time to shine is coming too. Don't let your mind manipulate you into being envious of them, okay? Listen to your heart that tells you everybody deserves happiness and everybody deserves good energy, okay? To not let your mind trick you into being jealous of a person that you truly love with your heart. To listen to your heart, okay? To listen to your pure heart and not your mind that can get easily manipulated. And for others of you, it could just be that you've gone through a lot of gossip and a lot of conflict around you, and it's coming to an end around the full moon here, okay? This message is to focus on your hard work and to create your own style. If you are the subject of such gossip, know that you cannot control what is said about you. Live your life and move through it with grace. When Marie Masquerade comes up, there are some people around you who want to befriend another, but simply for the influence. It is not coming from the heart, and despite her beauty and success, anyone in Marie's position needs true friends. Look inside and see if you have attempted to network instead of befriend. Know the difference. Do not keep false friends, fair weather friends. Be true to your own vision as opposed to what is currently fashionable and considered desirable. Creating rather than following. Okay. I feel like there is, look, let me see why the 3 of Cups is here. So I'm hearing you could you could get the best of both worlds, where somebody's coming to you with false intention and another person's coming to you with good intentions. Or this could be that I saw an eye. That was fucking weird. I feel like maybe somebody has an eye on you, or you're gonna have eye contact with somebody. Now, I don't know what this was. I literally saw an eye. This person has dark brown eyes though. I don't know what the fuck that was. There could be an energy where you will have eye contact with somebody around the full moon. I don't know what it is about though, okay? Let me see, why is the Three of Cups here? Why is the Three of Cups here? We have the Three of Cups again, look at that. Three of Abundance. We have the Wheel of Fortune here too. We have the Hanged Man and the Seven of Swords. Okay, I think I talked about that in pile number 1 too. There was like a good person or like a good energy, and there was like a person that cannot be trusted, okay? I feel like what your spirit guides want you to know is that I feel like they will prove to you that there are still good people out there with the wisdom that you, like, it's almost this energy of like you gained a lot of wisdom. So use that wisdom to determine who's good for you and who is not, okay? But they're gonna show you that good people still exist, if that makes sense. So you might be connecting to a really good person, or like a person with a good heart, but don't let your guard down too fast, okay? Or don't expose too much about yourself to this person. Time will tell who they really are, because I feel like there's multiple energies in the air. I feel like a very kind and generous and beautiful energy, but I also feel like a weird energy, and I don't know who this is, okay? So I feel like it's a bag of mixed nuts. Or this could be that an energy where the topic of your full moon will be, how can I start trusting people again? Or how can I decide better who's good for me and who's not? What have I learned from false connections that I want to apply in my future? Okay. And how do I spot a good person? What do I see in this person's eyes when I look at them? Something along those lines is going on here, okay? But I feel like overall there's definitely something to be happy about. I feel like this could even be just an energy where your spirit guides are saying, be careful who you share your good news to, because if you tell a person about your good news if you tell your good news to the wrong person, it can easily become gossip, where everybody and their mama knows something about you that they shouldn't be knowing. Does that make sense? So for others of you, this could be an energy, be careful, like you will be celebrating something, you will be happy about something, but what you share with somebody in secret could easily become gossip. Okay, just to be aware of that here. Okay. One last card for the King of Cups. Why did you fly to the King of Cups here? What's going on? The Nine of Wands. Yeah. It's kind of like this energy to find a balance between having an open heart, but also knowing when to shut down or knowing when to have a guard up. To kind of like trust your feeling. Like if it feels good, you talk. If it doesn't feel good, you don't talk. Does that make sense? And I feel like you might be experiencing both. Well, one situation tells you don't say anything, and another situation tells you let me meet with that person, or let me talk to that person, or let me take on that invitation, or go to where they recommended me to go to. Okay, I think that's all I have for you guys. I'm gonna see you in my next one, and I wish you a lovely day. Bye.